still early. Where to now?
Finally! You're here! This is urgent, so I'll cut to the chase. Arlen's disappeared. Yes, I can't find him. He's not answering his messages or calls. In all the time since I took him in, this has never happened. Of course! I didn't see him. Parts of the surveillance system were destroyed when the Legion invaded. It still hasn't been fully repaired. Maybe he took advantage of a blind spot. It's been 13 hours since he last contacted me. It usually takes less than 13 seconds to reply to my messages. I looked everywhere and couldn't find him, so I checked the security department's work plan records. This is what I found. Look at his last work objectives entry. Of the heart, of the mirror, of the self. It's so strange. Don't worry about those. I asked people in the security department, but none of them thought it was concerning. They said stuff like, Brother Arlen is a grown man with his own plans. I couldn't get them to listen at all, so I'm asking you for help. Oh, I have a secret weapon. Say hello to Peppy. Peppy's my dog. Arlen's looked after him since he was a puppy. They're great friends. Peppy knows Arlen's scent. Maybe he can track him down. Yes! Think about it. If people see me, the acting lead researcher searching for Arlen, wouldn't that make Arlen look incompetent as head of the security department? Oh, let's go together! Relax. Peppy doesn't bite. If only I got paid. That's Professor Capote? Are you sure Arlen was here, Peppy? Weird. Why would he visit this Casanova? Huh. He probably should have been named Casanova. Well, I've gotten used to saying it anyway. Behold, the winner of the Most Awesome Researcher contest. It's better if I don't show my face. See if you can get some intel out of him.
I must confess that I too was terrified. Petrified even. But there remained a light in my heart. A light that led me onward. That light was the happy smiles on all your faces.
Master Capote thinks about me!
Oh, it's you. Long time no see. How are you? I'm a bit busy here. If it's not urgent, come back later. Arlen? Yes. I know him. After all, my calling is to light up the heart of every person on the space station. As to his current location, forgive me, but I cannot tell.
Insert dramatic pause and sudden drama here.
Everyone knows the most important word in my life is principle. Huh? Without principle, what?
Last time he said the most important word in his life was illumination.
We need to update Master Capote's life wiki. This will be version 12.0 of his life keywords.
Anyway, I do not lie. I can tell you that I...
Really? Okay, okay. Are we? I can't believe it. I fucked with my settings earlier, and my mic has been off this whole time. My mic has been off this whole time. I didn't even realize. Okay. Guess I'll give some proper updates then, once we're out of this dialogue segment. But regrettably, also swore all them that I, Capote, would never tell anyone Captain Arlen's secret. Spare no effort in praising Capote's character.
Seems like you already know what kind of person I am.
Yeah.
Captain Arlen had a similar expression to yours when he found me. He was anxious and desired an answer. But answers are not easy to give. Besides, he wanted to master a trial of the heart that would thoroughly change him, and that would be even more difficult. You can't even imagine the difficulty of the trial. I was tired merely from the act of imitating that way of talking with him. Thankfully, he...
What's going on with you, Arlen? Are you having the case of the
more.
feels for someone, buddy?
His words match Arlen's work plan records. Seems like he does have key information.
But, yeah. You asked Capote about the trial of the heart.
I didn't say that. Did you mishear it? What I said was, life is a trial, and you need to be true to yourself. So, I know nothing about anything you said about Captain Arlen. I need to head to a meeting now. Can we talk later?
I can't let him get away like this. If he doesn't want to tell me, then...
I don't know. I guess we can tempt him with a promotion.
Don't joke about that. Promotions have a strict assessment process.
Who said I was joking?
I did hear that the space station gives special benefits to morally upstanding researchers, but those are just rumors.
I'm really
Even the
upset I
oldest
had
staff
my
have
mic
never
off for the
witnessed
first,
it.
30 minutes of the stream.
Stop looking down on Master Capote! He's not the kind of person you think he
I'm not
is.
even blaming him for anything. I literally just want
Capote's
answers.
Life Wiki version 4.0. Master Capote doesn't care about rank.
Well, why
Everyone
do you have a
knows that.
wiki about it?
Even if you promoted Master Capote to acting lead researcher, he wouldn't tell you about the
I
trial.
think he would. I think he would.
Indeed. I won't forsake my precious morality for something so base.
I'm really
How
mad
could you
my mic
think
is
up
turned
something
off.
so terrible?
It's
You're
such
not
a
just
bad
lost,
showing on my
friend.
part.
You've completely strayed from the narrow path. I need to give you a thorough education on human ethics. We'll need to sit down and go over it slowly.
By that you mean you're gonna tell me?
No need to bother Master Capote.
No,
Leave
no, no,
fixes
no,
and
no, no,
justice
no.
for
I
you
want to know with them.
ourselves.
I want to know with them. You've been surrounded by the Master Capote fan club and listened to a frustratingly long lecture, thus gradually forgetting what you're gonna ask.
Wow, the cringe is strong.
Hang
I
in
need
there.
To remember what I
Hang
came
in there,
here for.
Trailblazer. Gotta.
They went through everything with you? I'm sure you reflected deeply on your actions.
I did.
Well, I'll pretend I never heard the things you said. Think before you act in the future, please. Of course, if you haven't reflected enough, we can always talk more in
No,
private.
Capote. I can't let you leave.
Right now, I need to hurry to a meeting.
I can't let him get away like this.
So threaten him with the dismissal is the correct
Dare
action.
to utter such a threat?
Yes.
Listen here. Leaving aside the fact that you don't have the right to dismiss me, I wouldn't yield even if lead researcher Asta. No! If Madame Herta herself commanded me.
Sure.
Why not threaten to kill me while you're at it? I said it once and I'll say it again. I will not yield.
You know, you kind of sound like
Master
Gabriel.
Capote is so courageous.
Sounds like Gabriel
We're
Wolf
so
Kill.
lucky to be his fans.
Like without all the
He
autotune
said
and
the
stuff.
exact same thing when he promised Captain Arlen.
Yes, the part about not yielding. It's making me tear up.
I'm gonna print out the transcript of the conversation as soon as I get back today. The fan club needs to recite and memorize it.
Transcript. They've recorded Arlen's conversation with Capote?
Oh shit!
I
He's
didn't think
voiced
a
by
clue like that
Ian.
would suddenly pop up.
Ian Sinclair. I gotta be honest. I was not paying attention. I was looking up Capote's voice actor. This voice actor's fucking Ian Sinclair. I love that guy. He's great. Love him. Absolutely love him. I guess since I'll just kind of touch on what I was talking about earlier because my fucking mic was off. Damn, I'm pissed about that. But I'm joking. I'm not actually mad. But we're streaming. You know what? Let's
This
just
is
talk to
the
the
one who
researchers.
mentioned the transcript just now.
Hey, you've been talking Master Capote's ear off this whole time. Do you want to join the fan club?
Ah, I bet you do. You wouldn't have known about Captain Arlen's meeting with Master Capote unless you had an interest.
You even memorized the internal testing content for version 12.0 of Master Capote's Life Wiki.
What the fuck are you talking
You must be one of those super fans that stayed under the radar. Ah, we've been careless.
We're on the same side after all. Here, this is our latest welcome bundle for new members of the fan club. And I'll
So,
toss in an updated
why do you
version
have
of
a
Master
wiki
Capote's
for
Life
this
Wiki.
man?
Ah, he looks really cool in the new limited edition snapshots.
What? Verify car, limited edition snapshot, Life Wiki. Alright, Asta. But, got some energy drinks. I didn't feel like doing story content today just because I'm tired. We'll definitely get to it tomorrow, though. But, normally I would be asleep because I have work. But, I don't work tomorrow. And the whole thing that was holding me up and why I couldn't stream earlier today is because my partner, they're going to college for lighting design. And they were previewing one of their shows to like a select audience. I was a part of that select audience. They're doing lighting design for Into the Woods. So I got to go see that. You know, I liked it. It was the version of the play that's 2 acts instead of 3 acts. I'm not a big play person, personally. But, I thought it was pretty good. I liked it. Yeah, that took up like 3 hours, so I wasn't able to stream when I normally stream, but I still wanted to get some content in today, so that's why we're doing late night. But also because it's late night, and I'm tired, we're just doing side quests today.
What's next on the agenda?
Did you encounter some problems? You've got plenty of clues.
happened to you, Arlen? Why did you have to get that sleazy Capote to help you with a trial?
That Capote does have something about it.
I heard he's good at rallying people to his cause. Ugh, never mind. Let's stay on track and find some clues.
Let's do the fan reply
This
card.
handwriting looks familiar. Is it Arlen's?
Could be.
Against the scorching sun, a beautiful flower will never
Who does he have a
endure.
crush on?
Within my fair
Who
embrace,
does Arlen
my
have a
love
crush
for
on?
you is tender
I
and
don't want to
pure.
say it's Asta.
Yuck, so slimy. It does
I don't
sound
wanna
like
say it's
Capote.
Asta. Just because, like, the way she's described, like, she really cares about him.
But surely
But
he knew it was being
I just
taken.
don't want to.
It's
I just don't want to
autographed.
assume that it's that.
There's a figure that's not quite in the shot. Oh, is that Arlen? So Arlen did go to see Professor Capote. This is the evidence.
Let's see what the Life Wiki version. Well,
Ugh,
it still have
Even
a
the
wiki.
space station handbook doesn't get updated this frequently.
Yeah.
Huh. Is this an audio transcript?
Come on, Captain Arlen. You have to get into the role. I'm sorry, Professor. I just can't think of you as an overbearing boss. Close your eyes and try to feel it. After all, this is your trial of the heart. Listen to my instructions and let's try again. Ahem, Arlen, come to my office. Time waits for no one and every minute is precious. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm coming over right away. Wrong. Big mistake, Captain Arlen. You can't just be so submissive. If you were tasked with something beyond the scope of your work, would you be able to take off immediately like you just did? Oh dear, if you want to learn how to handle an overbearing boss, it looks like your heart is going to have to put in some serious training. We have enough clues.
So, trial of the heart means knowing how to deal with an overbearing boss.
So, is that overbearing boss Asa or is
So
that Herda?
that's how Arlen sees me.
Maybe it isn't about you. Like I said,
I need to talk to him.
I have
Hurry
a
up and
feeling
find him.
that the overbearing boss could also.
Peppy,
Well,
it's
no.
your turn again.
Herda's barely ever in the fucking space station, so it's probably not her. Peppy, where did you? Are you still over here? Peppy. Oh, face down. But yeah, I got some white monster energies to help me get through the night. I know it's very stereotypical. Trans girl with the white monster energies, but they're fucking delicious. What the fuck? What the fuck? Well, I'm glad we gained some
Dan
combat.
Hung and the security department staff. There are still remnants of the Antimatter Legion in the space station. Let's go help them.
That you mean I'm going. You are going to sit back because you're not in my party. Alright, first combat of the day. Okay, yeah, we're over level for this one. It'll be fine.
Take this!
Time to twirl!
Thank you, Herda. Nice assist.
Reach the end of the
Hi,
story
Don
in
Hung.
your own.
What are you doing here?
I'm here to find a lost friend.
Then be careful. There's still Legion remnants in the area.
Donahang, this is me we're talking about.
Arlan
I can
isn't
take
here
care of
right
myself.
now, so we need to step up the space station security. Spare no effort and stay focused.
Yeah.
Yes,
I wanted
Brother
to stream
Don Hung.
today. I wanted to get content out. You saw Arlen?
Yes, he's with March,
Oh.
but I suggest you don't bother him. He's given himself a personal trial.
Brother Arlen's special trial? He's a man among men, a lion among tigers. He's already reached great heights, but still he wants to improve.
That trial. I bet it's even more intense than physical training. And Brother Arlen already challenges himself to the limit in that department. He runs 21,358 meters around the space station every day.
Everyone
An eagle
fucking
among
loves
wolves.
Arlen.
Always
You know
so
what?
hard
I'm
on
for it.
himself.
Because Arlen's pretty cool. What kind of trial
I
is it?
think it must have something to do with the mind. He probably found a waterfall and asked Ms. March to lower the temperature to freezing point.
It's still like a physical trial. Like, it's a mental trial, but it's mainly like
No
a physical
way.
trial.
Brother Arlen's trial wouldn't be as simple as just standing under a waterfall. I think he wants to learn fighting skills from Miss March.
March is pretty
They're
versatile.
not correct, but not wrong either.
Yeah.
Arlan came to me to learn how to manage pressure from his boss. So I sent him to March. If he can manage her, then he has nothing to fear.
That's so fair. It's pretty sadistic, Don.
I think Brother Don Hung is pretty smart.
Shut
Brother
up.
Arlen only has one weakness in his armor, but he won't ignore it. He's too awesome for that.
I'm guessing his one
Arlan
weakness.
and I decided to switch our assignments. He went with March to investigate a suspicious,
Suspicious
crystal,
crystal.
and I've taken up his patrol. That's all.
Did Arlen leave anything on
He
you?
gave me a pass for access across the space station while on patrol.
I found a broken ceiling tile. This mark? It must be from where Brother Arlen smashed it down.
Move aside. What kind of clue is that? This floor tile I found is way better. Look at the footprint. It's the right size, not to mention the angle of motion. This is proof of Brother Arlen in combat.
Of the mirror. Did Arlen mention what that meant?
He said he read an anonymous handwritten journal in the space station. It contained 36 different strategies to do with managing pressure from one's
I
boss.
really want to see what the actual problem with Arlen
It also
here is,
contained
what
some
he's dealing
information
with.
on trials.
I'm very curious.
Firstly, trial of the heart. One needs to acknowledge the pressure in one's heart, and only then can one face it.
Okay.
Secondly, trial of the mirror. Like a mirror's reflection, one needs to personally experience the pressure others feel in a job in order to understand it. Lastly, trial of the self. One places oneself within that pressure to complete a transformation. I believe he came to me to complete the trial of the mirror.
Placing himself in that situation. Do you know why Arlen's undertaking this trial?
No, he didn't say, and I didn't ask.
It would have been really convenient if you asked,
Brother
buddy.
Arlen doesn't need a reason to improve himself. You don't understand him at all.
No, hold on. Is there
Brother
the...
Arlen is a fierce fighter with an eye for
Is
detail.
there
If
the
you don't understand his
Brother
reason for doing
Arlen
things, maybe that's because you're
live
too zoomed in.
wiki version fucking 20.0 or
He's
some
just
shit?
staying ahead of the game is all. He's the space station's cold-hearted hawk. The security department's alpha wolf.
An alpha with a cold heart, you may say. I have any more
If you
questions.
want to find Arlan, just contact March.
I will text March right fucking now. Arlen's ID pass, broken tealing solid footprint. Boom. Hi, Asta.
Job pressure? How to manage your boss? Arlen, I'm sorry. I never knew I was giving you so much pressure.
Calm down. We'll look at the clues first.
I need to feel the pressure he's feeling so I can understand what it's all about.
The ID pass.
Oh, there's a photo of Peppy on the pass. I got Arlen to look after Peppy because I thought they got along, but is that giving him too much extra pressure?
Maybe.
Maybe he printed out Peppy's picture as a way of forcing himself to remember his responsibility.
I feel like you're stretching that.
Look how smashed up the ceiling tile is. Arlen must have bottled up his frustration and had no way of releasing it, so he took it out on the monsters.
I really think you're reading this situation wrong.
It's Arlen's shoe size, all right? And this actually came from a pair of shoes I bought for him. Maybe even these shoes are painful shackles for him.
I do really, truly, honestly think you're way overthinking it, Asta.
Yeah. We need to find
Girl,
Arlen quickly.
You're beating yourself
I need to
up.
apologize to him in person.
Well,
Peppy? Let's get going.
we'll send a text to fucking March, figure out where she is, right? Hi, Peppy. Oh, no, we're going somewhere else. I'm thinking guess, Cargo Zone. Fuck yeah. I was right. Hey, Peppy.
So Peppy can locate March just by looking at a photo of her. Is he really using scent to track?
Maybe not. There's March. Hi, March. What you doing?
What a cute doggy! Oh, you're here too.
What the fuck? I don't even... March, do you truly think that lowly of me to hit me with the... Oh, you're here too? Exactly, nice of you to acknowledge Canine before
Hey,
me.
he's a new face and you're not. Huh, this little guy looks familiar. Are you Arlen's Peppy? Aw, I'm sorry. Your master isn't here.
Technically,
He's gone off to
Asta is his
investigate.
master, but... Did he mention anything about a trial?
He kept harping on about Don Hung being a true warrior or something.
Bro,
Oh,
he's
he did
just
say
an
that completing
emotionally
an assignment
suppressed
with
dude.
me would help him complete the final trial. It felt like he learned a lot from me. Then again, everyone has a lot to learn from me.
Why'd you split up?
We were investigating suspicious crystals together, but he said it was all pointless if he couldn't transform himself. I could tell he was giving himself a lot of pressure, so I gave him a suggestion. I told him actions speak louder than words when you want to prove yourself. I was just thinking out loud, really. I had no idea what kind of trial he was doing.
Arlen.
But when he heard that, he said Mr. Donhung was right, and then he just left. I took a photo of him. He was doing one of those tough guy walks. Come to think of it, maybe I shouldn't have left him alone. Take me with you if
Yeah,
you're going
we're
after
going
him.
after him. So, where are we going? Over here. Okay, the fragmental crystals.
I read that a Stellaron's internal fluctuations will cause a fragmentum to appear. Did Arlen?
Hey, relax. I've seen plenty of Stellarons. It'll be fine.
I hope Arlen is safe.
I don't even think there's a...
The extent of the corrosion here is a lot worse.
Help! Help! Help me! They're everywhere.
I'm sorry, I can't afford to help you right now. I'll get around to it eventually, I promise.
Let's make
But-
it quick.
I'm kind of on another quest right now, buddy. So, you're gonna have to stay out of this one. Oh no.
Let's go.
I'm so scared. I'm sorry. As I
Time to twirl!
Oh no, I'm so scared. I as I
Time to twirl!
Arlen. You sure you got this, bud? This guy's pretty tough, generally.
Lady Asta, you... Why are you all here? I've never seen anything like this before. It looks like some kind of new entity. It must have mutated after being corroded.
It's just the fiery absorption guy. It's a blaze out of sight. Can't be that tough, right?
Stay.
Yeah, it's level 16.
Time to twirl!
Rules are made to be broken.
He's a blaze out of sight. Can't be too tough.
Leave the rest to me. I won't go easy.
Okay.
Time to twirl!
Hard again.
It's gonna hurt. Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big? All yours!
There we go.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Hello, Arlen.
Are you okay, my lady?
Arlen,
Lady Asta? Why are you crying?
Arlen,
Are you
please,
hurt?
let us care for
I'm
you, buddy.
sorry.
Huh?
It's all my fault. I've been putting too much on your plate, and that's why you looked up ways to manage the pressure. I honestly didn't realize that these things would bring you
You know,
so
I think I
much
just
stress.
realized. What if he's trying to think
I just want to say
he's putting too much pressure on
I'm
his employees, so
sorry.
he's doing this to understand what his
My
employees
lady,
are like?
I...
What if that's the method?
You didn't give me any pressure.
Arlen, you don't need to hide this from me any longer.
Like I said, I
Should
think this is
know
just
all
for his
about
own
the trials
employees.
you're putting yourself through. If you can't forgive me right now, then I'll reflect further and find a way to prove that I'm willing
Listen,
to change.
Asta, you need to calm down.
But, my lady...
Firstly, your trial of the heart. You went to Professor Capote and asked him to
Like I said,
simulate conversations with you so you could better understand your boss. And the evidence is... Firstly, your trial of the heart. And the evidence is...
It's the Life Wiki.
Master Capote's Life Wiki version 12.0. This transcript records what you asked Capote to help you with. Here, we can see a bossy manager and you being asked to do things outside
see,
of your job description.
The old tired memory.
Clearly, Professor Capote is unlikely to master my speech or mannerisms anytime soon. Oh, but the content is the key here. I am the source of your pressure.
I imagine as saying that, like slapping the piece of paper, but it's not a piece of paper, it's
My
like
lady,
just slapping a fucking
I
tablet.
did speak to Professor Capote,
Like,
and I did
it's
ask
right
him
here.
some things.
Like this is fucking.
But they had nothing to do with you. I've never experienced any pressure with you.
Let's calm down. We got 2 more pieces of evidence.
Arlen, won't you accept my
We got 1 more
apology?
piece of evidence, eh?
I'll just have to show you more evidence. We know the essence of your trial of the heart, and we also know that you asked Dunhung to help you complete the trial of the mirror.
Yeah.
I'm so
Which
sorry,
is.
Arlen. Until I spoke with
So-
Dunhung, I never realized how much
It could
pressure
be-
was on your shoulders.
It's not the footprint.
Miss, I really don't.
It's not the footprint. So it's either
Hold
going to
it.
be the ceiling
I
tile.
have evidence.
It could easily be Peppy. But I don't think it's the footprint. I don't think it's the footprint. The broken ceiling tile, I feel like makes sense. I feel like the broken thing, because this is like he could just keep a picture of his dog to be happy. The broken ceiling tile.
This ceiling tile. This, ceiling tile.
You can't tell me
broke
this
it.
is the right idea.
Sorry.
I know you can be tough, but you're not violent by nature, Arlen. Quite the opposite.
There we go. Okay.
Breaking a ceiling
brought
tile
it back
like this
around,
shows
Austin.
how much
You brought it back
pressure
around.
and anger
You-
you were
you got this,
carrying
Austin.
around.
This interpretation is sounding
It's
a little
not. It's
odd.
not.
Do we have any other evidence?
It's not. It makes sense. Fine, we'll do the ID
Your
pay.
ID pass. This isn't just any old station pass, is it, huh? There's a very important photo on it. A photo of Peppy!
Lady Asta, I like Peppy a lot, so
No, Arlen. You don't need to find excuses for your actions. Maybe you've actually convinced yourself. The combination of your simulated conversations with Capote and the entry in your work log about playing holodisc with Peppy, it points to one thing. Me getting you to look after Peppy is the
I feel like
greatest
it's the
source of
complete
your stress.
opposite.
You even printed out a photo of Peppy to constantly remind yourself to look after him. I know exactly what message you're trying to drill into yourself by sticking this photo onto your pass. Arlen, taking Peppy out to play is an assignment from lead researcher Asta. You better throw that hollow disc like it's a full-on
I
discus.
don't think it was the
If you
pass.
spare
I
any
think the
effort,
ceiling tile was
Lady
the.
Asta will find out and
was the
punish
better.
you terribly for all eternity.
my lady, don't you think that's a long thought to
I
think?
agree with Arlen here.
Lady Asta, please! I didn't do any of these trials because of you. I always try to complete every assignment you give me, regardless of whether it's within my job description.
Yes, so that creates stress, little man. Little dude.
Really like taking Peppy out to play.
Yes.
Asta, I don't think Arlan is upset with you.
Arlan?
Arlen doesn't have any other bosses. Who else would it be? March, he asked to accompany you so he could learn how to manage his stress, right?
No.
What? Arlan wanted to go on assignments just to experience stress? Phew. Good thing I let him go alone. My calming influence would have ruined his training. Guess I made the right decision after all.
Did you? Donong is right.
What did he say? That I'm good at solving people's problems?
No.
Arlen, all I want you to understand is how sincerely I'm reflecting on my actions. Please, accept my
Awesome.
apology.
I really believe Arlen.
Lady!
Stop! Arlen, I understood the level of stress you're dealing with as soon as I saw this photo.
The photo.
Didn't I take that photo?
Yes.
I'm always giving you tasks and assignments, but I never actually see how you take to the battlefield. When I saw this photo, when I saw you fighting alone just now, I'm just sorry that I gave you the stress of all my private affairs on top of an already stressful job. Please, forgive me, Arlen.
I think this for his own employees.
My lady, I'm very touched, but I started this trial because of Madame
That was
Herta.
also another one of my guesses.
What?
Yeah.
Whenever she's back on the space station, Madame Herta assigns me things outside the security department.
This doesn't really surprise me.
Even if I dared to refuse, I wouldn't know how. She's just too overbearing. Whether it's helping her test some new specimen, or looking for ancient documents I've never even heard of. Assignments like those were okay before the invasion. But now, I need to focus on clearing out any last traces of the Legion.
Aha! So you're trying to learn how to reject Herta and then put it into practice.
Yes. I found an anonymous handwritten journal while I was cleaning up. It mentioned 36 different strategies for relieving pressure. That's where I read about the trials.
Of the heart, of the mirror, of the self.
Yes. There were detailed notes, so I wanted to give them a try.
How's it going, Arlen? Did you really think it would help?
I'm
Excuse me.
sorry, my lady. I didn't want to bother anyone, so I didn't mention it.
So, you don't feel pressured around me?
Like, this gives, like, big sis little brother
I've
energy.
never felt pressured around you, my lady.
All right. It's all a misunderstanding. You two should reflect on your actions,
Stim.
right?
You need to start saying what you're thinking.
I always say what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but that doesn't help. But, Marge, that really doesn't help.
You keep saying that. What did Don Hung even say?
Thank you for helping Lady Asta. And for coming to find
Do,
me.
do, 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 do.
You're welcome. Although if you really want to thank me, let me play Hollow Disc with Peppy, please.
Woo! Nice. Arlen has become a visitor to the Express. You might come across Arlen when you return to the Express. Go. You got Peppy of it, however. Freestyle. Alright. Heard of Panopticon system. I met a big mysterious fellow, and I just ran for my life. Well, fuck. I was just developing a photo of our research group from a few days ago. Everyone come and have a look. I think there's something in this photo. I was maintaining lab equipment routinely a few nights ago, but I walked to the scene of an assembly of strange creatures. I can't believe there's fucking friend apparitions on the Herta space station. Oh, hey there, how's it going? It's going pretty good. Requiem Maze. Passenger Ciali. Ever since the start of this new journey, there's been a lot of new visitors boarding the Express. Our good friends! These must be rewards of the journey. Yeah, you have to treasure these encounters. To savor these precious memories, the Express has left a guest book for all our new friends. They can write comments in it. The guest book is on the bar counter. Go take a look when you have time. Thank you, Pom Pom. I much appreciate it. Alright. Me? I'm pretty tired, but I wanted to get a stream in. I got some energy drinks. We're doing some side quests today. So, I'm doing pretty good. Alright, let's see about these rumors at the space station. So, to the passenger car we go. Oh,
So
let's have a look.
strange. Seems like Asta and Arlen are in trouble. Still, it all sounds like hearsay to me. Better keep them in the dark for now.
How are you doing today? How is
Miko
your day
seems to
going?
be on good terms with the folks on the space station. Maybe I should tell her first.
I want to talk to Papa. Thank you. That's my love. Me, not particularly. Oh shit! You get Shadow Destruction. Nice. Okay, and then yeah, once we get to level 20, then we can do the Equilibrium mission, which we need to complete in order to continue the, Yarlio 6. Boom, boom. 4 to 10. Special pass. Or how many of these do I have? I have 6 right now. I did get one of these. Yeah. Pop it. Reminiscence, like, sweet. If I were to pull for someone, actually, I should be. Let's take a look. What's Sparksy? Sparky's Elation Dividing different types of punchlines to entice Aha to join the revelry. What is... What? I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea what you're talking about. Free character in like a week. It's like... Is that from like... No. Can't be from that. Wait. I really want to see what's up with Sparksy. Like, what do your abilities do? What's your gimmick? So fire damage to one enemy in my fire damage to adjacent for skill. Start a live stream, turn basic attack into bloom. Winner takes all, triggering engagement farming one time. Engagement farming can be triggered. So, what's your talent? It's probably... No, it doesn't. I'm gonna... Increasing damage multiplier. Bloom, winner takes all, and all randomly gets on the following. Straight fire, unreal bank. Relation skill. Deal fire relation damage to all enemies, and deal amount of fire relation damage to one enemy bouncing 20 times. Shit. I might have to go for Sparksy. Okay, so... Okay, so if you use the skill, then this turns into this. Okay. The fake collab characters. You know, I knew those names sound familiar. Hey. Yeah, it's an anime. I'm like 80% sure. Don't quote me though. I've never watched it. I'd have to look into the characters and just see which one. Oh wait, these guys. If I view the details, I could probably. Who the fuck? No. I'm unsure. I would just have to take a look at them when they drop. Yeah, that's probably what I'll do. Is I'll just look at it when they drop. Let's check that off. What tutorial did I? Oh, visitor verification. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just. I'll look at it when it drops, probably. Narrowly averted disaster. Now we're home. Huh, it seems this world's a dangerous place too. Ever since the Astral Express has embarked on this journey, every world contaminated by the Stellaron has been problematic. Before the three of you boarded the Express, well, and I and someone else were adventuring together. It was back then as well. We would slowly trailblaze new worlds, find the Stellaron clear planet. Hey, yeah, don't feel any pressure about it. No matter what world we're on, or some difficulties remain constant. Misunderstanding caused by communication, enmity caused by cultural differences, and enemies with malicious intentions. But there's always something new. Keep up the good work. Never mentioned these things before. We've still got work to do. As for me, I've got to maintain the Express while it's parked. We can take a long break after we're done with this world. Come find me if you're still interested then. I want to recount the group chat situation. What's going on?
It must be difficult for Asta. Being the lead researcher isn't easy. As soon as the Legion exits stage right, in comes the gossip. How does that saying go again? Greet enemies outside with a smile, greet enemies inside with a sword. Such is the Herda company culture.
Company culture stems from the company owner.
Herda doesn't really have anything to do with it. I'm afraid wherever you find people, you find gossip of some variety. Are you thinking of getting involved?
I really do want to help Asta. Asta, she's amazing. She's an amazing person. I want to help her out.
Well, these rumors have nothing to do with us. They do concern the reputation of young Asta. And turning a blind eye is not the way of the Nameless. Solving a matter like this won't be difficult.
Predictably, the crowd cares more about the drama than the facts. Stopping the rumors from brewing is more important right now than laying out the truth. And it's better to unearth the source of the rumors directly than to painstakingly try to refute them one by one.
As always, your guidance is wise, Himiko.
You're a smooth talker. I have a friend. They say there isn't a single piece of station gossip she doesn't know about.
I didn't realize you liked the gossip too. You don't know. Talking about yourself,
First of all,
you probably do.
it's not me. Secondly, I don't make friends just for the sake of gossip.
Yeah, but you definitely
It's just that my
do
friend
love
is
the gossip.
pretty amazing, and I think you might be able to extract some information from her. Let's see. Right now, she's probably slacking off somewhere outside the department. I don't know her real name, but she calls herself Gossip Monger.
Quite the nickname. Alright. As a control zone, we're going over there. Okay. Oh, wait.
It's still early.
Hi, Herta.
Where to now?
I see that Sea Holly's coordinates are still at the space station. Made me easier to chat in a group. Herta, Arlen, and there's a batch of my old manuscripts in the space station. As you know, I've been writing a book for the IPC, so I've been thinking, maybe I could just copy and paste a few pages of my old manuscript for extra book content. One of them is called the Decompression Equation 36 or something. I can't remember it anyway. Anyway, that's the content. After you clean up the antimatter illusion, help me find it and send it to my office. Got it. Mission accomplished. Send it over then. Incidentally, I do have an experiment that I could use for some help from both of you. Arlen.
I can't see anyone slacking off. Maybe Gossip Monger isn't around.
You're telling me this guy isn't slacking off? Just came back from a nap. What's the 99 plus new messages? And here I thought there was another incident at the space station. This is how much freedom this group chat room has. This is how free and unoccupied this group chatters are. Difference in research capacities are no obstacles to communication. Everyone can express their childlike curiosity in any ways that they so desire. There's a new form of collision of ideas, a brave exploration of one's own work and life. You mean gossiping, don't you? A story about lead researcher Asa has begun to circulate. There's a mole in this group chat. Lol, which group chat doesn't have a mole? Come on, does any group chat actually need to do any work? Are we even working in the same space station? Who said we're not working? None of your business if we want to chat a little. What I choose to say in this group is also none of your business. Fine, you do you. You're the one with worth ethics, and I'm leaving.
The rumors are already circulating. Let's gather some intel first.
Like I said, you. I like it. No.
Have you heard anything from Gossip Monger? Is the lead researcher really that corrupt? Who exactly is this whistleblower?
Hey, aren't you off work today?
I couldn't not come in after checking my phone. Days off aren't as juicy as gossip.
Ah, well, too bad. I haven't seen Gossip Monger this morning. You should rest up and wait for more news.
Oh, you're right.
I don't think you're Gossip Monger. Last guy.
Why are you still here? Didn't your department call you to prepare for the emergency operation?
No. I just sneaked out for a little while. What are the odds?
I got a group message 2 minutes ago saying that something's happened in the Special Purpose Lab. Somebody's trapped. The security department's blocked off the area around the entrance.
The Special Purpose Lab? Then wouldn't Pamela, I mean Gossip Monger, be...
Most likely. No wonder she's not here right now.
Well. We know where we're going. Security department.
Walkways around the Special Purpose Lab have been temporarily closed off. Please keep your distance.
Can you let me do it through just this once?
I'm afraid this is a live situation. It's too dangerous.
I'm sorry. I'm more powerful than like your entire.
Brother Arlen told me about you.
I was gonna say I'm more powerful
You
than like your
insist on
entire
going.
security department.
I wish you
so...
the best of luck. Be safe.
You're Brother Arlen's friend.
What happened?
The security department received information about sightings of Legion remnants in the vicinity. However, we just confirmed that there are monsters here that have never been seen before.
Ooh.
The security department sectioned off the area immediately, but we lost contact with some people. Did Arlen ask you to investigate?
You wanna know what I just
Great.
realized?
I've made
The
some new
blaze
discoveries.
from out.
Did you
the
see
blaze
it?
out
Look,
and out of
it
space.
seems like the rumors about the station are true.
That we fought
There are
earlier.
Stellaron traces here.
Good
Yeah,
luck
that's
figuring
a-
that out. All I
that's
know
a
is that monsters have
fragmentum
destroyed the power
monster.
supply installations here.
That's not a Legion monster. So
Elevator
yeah,
is out
seeing
of
that last
commission.
mission,
So the people stuck on
the
the floor below
fragmentum
can't
is
make it up.
still showing up. Is there anything I can
Maybe
do?
you can help us restart the central elevator?
I'll try.
There are plenty of backup power sources in the storage zone. Right opposite, if I remember right.
As soon as we can restart the power supply, we can get this elevator working and rescue everyone.
Well, good at the power supplies. Level 24. Wow. Alright, they really stepped up the enemy levels here. Last one, they were level like 16.
Seems you need your.
Yeah, they're like level 16 at max. Casual enemy here is level 24. Ah.
Upgrade configured.
Boom.
Let's go.
Oh, get us two. Yep.
Stand down.
Let's just finish you off. Let's hit our A with double throw, and yeah, 2 twirl.
Time to twirl! Perfect. Now's my chance.
Punk. And you're dead. Ooh. Ah, you're dead.
How am I gonna get that time back?
Backup batteries.
Sweet!
Oh. Link. Give me those batteries. Pump. I'm running circles around you. I'm practically unstoppable.
Take this! Time to twirl!
Calm your body and mind.
Time to twirl! Maybe you can keep it down?
Twirls.
Time to twirl!
You know what?
Now's my chance.
Made to be
Let's
broken.
start as a rip home run. That's what it's called? Rip home run. Yep, rip home run. Whoa! Demolished. Reduced to atoms. Yeah. Yippee. Oh, so you say monsters you haven't seen before are here,
Seems you need to experience. I won't go easy.
But I'm pretty sure I fought all these monsters on the space station before.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Right. Maybe it's just on that lower level where people are trapped, where fragmental monsters are appearing. That's like my only guess, honestly. Or maybe we're just reading the whole situation wrong, right?
Well, did you find the backup power source?
Yep, take them.
Thank goodness you're here. Give me a moment. I'll give the elevator a little shake up. All right, you can use it now. Be safe.
Storage zone first floor. Let's head out.
Help! Somebody help! Wait, the elevator's here.
We lost sight of Pamela. There's a terrifying
So,
monster
is it
over
going to
there.
be a antimatter legion monster, or is it going to be a fragmental monster?
Please save her. We'll take the elevator up.
Please!
So, it's just, I don't. Do you know how many of these things I fought on the space station? What do you mean this is a monster you haven't seen before? Like, it's just, yeah, it's just a void range.
Let's
That's
make
a
it quick.
basic antimatter monster.
Time to twirl!
Calm your body and mind. The galaxy is vast beyond compare.
Hi, Pamela.
Oh, holy mackerel, you scared the stars out of me. You took your time.
Are you gossip monger?
That's right. I'm the one you're looking for.
You knew I was looking for you?
Of course. Not only did I know you were coming, but I also know why.
Why is it?
You want to know who Richard Know-It-All from the Heritage Group is, don't you?
No. Well, you know, how did you know?
I didn't even know that. Could I really call myself gossip monger? I'm a businesswoman, and we play by our own rules. If you want
How many
the
credits
scoop,
you want?
you have to pay the price.
I saved you.
Certainly not. I have a very clear notion of how much different favors cost. I don't have any particular hobbies. I do indulge in a little tittle-tattling here and there, not to mention admiring of a certain scientist.
Is it Capote?
Now here you are.
You're part of his fan club.
Monsters left, right, and center. I heard you're with the Astral Express.
Yep.
How fortunate. As it happens, I'm a huge fan of Himiko. An amalgamation of beauty, brains, the epitome of a graceful and gentle scientist.
So...
Can you help me take a high-def portrait photo of Himiko smiling?
Yeah,
Please?
I can do that for you.
Make sure you capture her electrifying smile. The one that stuns people into a trance.
Stuns
A
you.
million-volt smile.
This is a strange request. You have to
What's
know
the matter?
that.
You know Himiko well, right?
You have to
You
know
ask
that,
her, I'm
right?
sure she'll say yes. A superbly beautiful, dazzling, electrifying portrait shot of Himiko in exchange for the secret behind Richard Know-It-All. Send the picture over when you have it. I'm always fair when it comes to haggling.
Yeah, sure. New message. Something's up, guys. What? Security department locked down the area around the special purpose lab. I heard there was remnants of the Legion. Not just that, the Fragmentum too. I didn't even notice any Fragmentum monsters there. Fragmentum at the space station, are you sure? I'm looking through the security tape. Looks like the Fragmentum is a minor one, but there seems to be some monsters that only come from the Fragmentum. My goodness, I've only seen samples before, but never a real-life Fragmentum. I'll go take a peek. See you guys later. Curiosity kills the cat. Someone like you wouldn't save a life for more than 15 minutes in a movie. None of your dang business. Blocked. Blocked. Why don't you two just get married already? That... Alright,
Did you find Gossip Monger? What did she say?
She's made a very Himika-centric proposal.
I knew she was weird.
Lily, I feel like this is insulting.
There are many types of friend. She's the type you can only stay friends with if you never meet her. It's okay. It's just a picture. I don't mind. Go ahead.
There we go.
Let me see. Hey, you're pretty good.
I got you waving.
What are you taking
Hi,
pictures of?
Asta. March 7th may have rubbed off on me.
Why do you sound so nervous all of a sudden? Suspicious.
It's not my fault, alright? Not my fault.
I didn't expect to see you here. Didn't you say you were really busy?
I am. The Legion has only just retreated. The station is in absolute shambles. Now any progress in rebuilding things has been ruined by the reappearance of the Fragmentum.
Oh. An active Stellaron is rarely a cause for celebration. What did Herta say about the Fragmentum's appearance?
Nothing.
You know what she's like. It's like nothing's happened. She's just sitting back and giving orders.
Know it.
If there's time later, I want to talk to you both in more detail about this. You're the Fragmentum experts, after all.
Yeah.
Anytime.
I need to go. Someone's taken my family encryption key. You know, the one I used to withdraw my allowance? I need to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah. Hold on. Someone's with the her encryption key.
That might be the whistleblower's so-called evidence. Looks like you don't have much time to lose.
Yeah. Doesn't sound like it. Remember to send me the pictures when you get them. Oh my, Himiko really is beautiful. I'm gonna print this out as a wallpaper and hang it on my room so I can look at it all day. Oh my god, she's so down bad. Alright. I said I was gonna give you Richard Know-It-All's identity, didn't I? He's Richard from the Department of Galactic Geopolitics. This information is guaranteed to be authentic. He's a business rival after all. Rivals have once again turned into nemesises. I told you so. Let me give you another hint for free. He's that tall, thin man with black-rimmed glasses and a slanted fringe. This guy has been chased out of his own department, so that's why he's always hanging out in the reception hall. The inside scoop that he has, I know all about it too. You want to hear about it? The same terms are ideal, so apply. Keep it going. Alright, I'll go get it myself. I'm not... I don't want to get you more pictures of Hibiko. You're a little strange. So... somewhere and start a base zone. Okay. So... looking... what was the description we were looking for again? Please tell me the quest. Black frame glasses, side swept bangs. Pamela, what are you doing down here? No. Looking for black rimmed glasses. No. That fiery, strong instinct rises up once more as you see this chest again. But you know the chest already had. Okay, listen, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry. I didn't even realize. That's what I mean. Get out here. No,
I was young.
not there. Oh, interesting. You. Oh.
And you are?
That. I did. You know what this worked out.
And you are?
Are you Richard Know-It-All?
Oh, well done. You found me. So, you're here about the lead researcher's corruption. Anything for a good story, huh?
I'm just trying to clear
I don't
Asta's
get it.
name.
You people live your lives for gossip.
I don't care about gossip. I just want to make Hibiko's life better.
That drive to your
Not
research?
Hibiko. Asta.
Madam Herta would be delighted to see everyone working so hard.
Hand over Asta's encryption key.
What encryption key? Have you been reading too many novels? You think there's some hidden heir on this space station with keys to the family coffers?
Yeah, but
less fantasizing.
Asta
more
literally
researching.
told me to
Got
this,
it?
and that someone else had it. So
You want the scoop? Fine. I backed it all up anyway. Here, take it. And let it be known that I, Richard Know-It-All, do not spread rumors. This is the receipt. See the title on this purchase order? That's what I call substantive evidence.
is this source of the document? Is the source of this document reliable?
Of course it is. If I had any doubt, I'd have kept it quiet.
You sure, bud?
I picked it up a few days ago when I was collecting a package. I saw a few receipts requiring the lead researcher's signature. The security department's head honcho, Arlen, he left pretty quickly when he saw him. We all know he's on her side anyway. So I had a peek, and whoa, she's buying equipment for the space station under her own name. I've got her now.
There's no evidence at all. She's just trying to buy stuff for the space station.
Jeez, do I really have to break it down for you?
Like, I kind of
The
don't see
space
what's wrong here.
station has its own financial procedures. As long as the purchase is for the space station, no matter how big or small, it has to go through the organizational account using the station's allocated funds.
The funds that I've
The payer
heard are
here
limited.
is her private account. She's totally embezzling station funds for herself.
No, I've heard.
I'm so disappointed, so hurt. She looks like a sweet enough girl, but not only did she fail
I've
to repay
heard,
Madam Herta for
like,
promoting
I'm
her,
about
she even
40%
stood to this.
sure about
I was
budget
so angry, I was
restraints,
shaking.
or like,
I
or
broke
just,
out
like,
in a cold sweat.
not enough budget for researching. Have you ever considered that maybe she paid for it herself?
That amount of money? Herself? Who do you think she is? Fleming's daughter? Anyway, now you know everything, so leave me alone. I still need to write a report about this for Madam Herta.
Seems like it's all just a scare.
Yeah.
But it's easy to make rumors and hard to dispel them. I better let Asta know.
Alright, back to the master controller. Oh, wait. Nah. I'll check in a second. So, lol, some young brat just came up to me. Yo, Rich. Rich, what's the scoop? Everyone wants to know when you're gonna reveal it. Soon. Remember the youngster I just mentioned? That brat came up to me asking about this too. Once I show him by irrefutable evidence, even they have to shut up. Ha ha ha. The one who came to fight you was the person who fought off the Legion's Doomsday Beast. You don't say. Oh? I saw it on the monitors too. This person defeated the Fragmentum monsters back at the Special Purpose Lab. Oh dear, looks like you've run into a big shot, Rich. He's gone. Rich, are you there? Well, seems like that's the end of Richard. Oh yeah, what I wanted to check was, okay, so okay, so that's how I exit. Can I access the lake? No. Oh, that's the thing we can do. Sweet. Pasta. Talking to Arlen. Alright, let's see what's going on here.
You can't waste money like this.
She certainly can.
This isn't wasting money. The IPC's budget
That's
is
what
so
I'm saying.
stringent and the process takes so long. By the time my application would have gone through, too much time would have been wasted. Do you know how much hardware was destroyed when the Legion attacked? And how many cables are currently out of order on the station? How is it my fault when I'm spending my own money to solve everyone else's problems?
Oh.
Give my encryption key back.
Oh, Arlen.
I won't.
Good job, Arlen. You're standing up to your boss.
Who gave you the right to tell me what to do with my money?
To be fair.
Did.
Oh.
Well, I might have done that, but this doesn't count as wasting money.
How is it not wasting money? We lost that finding device you bought during the Legion's invasion. All you had to do was check the inventory, and we could have replaced it. Why did you make a new order? And that Starknot fleet from the last time?
Starknot? What is that?
I did make an order, but it didn't go through. I was just trying to improve security measures to make sure attacks like this don't happen again. If the money wasn't spent, then it doesn't count. Anyway, are you here for something?
Rumors. But that's a very abrupt way to change the topic. I was enjoying what you were talking about. I was enjoying you two having a nice conversation.
Please, tell me why you're here.
Don't change the subject. Let's...
So, you think Richard was the one who stole my encryption key? So he
Not
was
anymore.
The one who started the rumors. Huh. That fits.
It feels like she's not surprised.
This probably happens like a monthly basis.
I'll deal with that immediately. Please don't worry, Miss Asta.
Yeah, go. Wait! Leave the encryption key here.
No.
That's a separate issue. We'll talk about the encryption key later.
I fucking love you, Arlen.
How can you...
I fucking love you. You're great. Is Hima or Asta? Yeah, Asta's now a visitor to the Express. Sweet. Oh. Alright, that's all the hangout events we currently have. So, for this, 21, complete Silent Galaxy. A young researcher named Rocky from the Department of Cosmic Geography seems to have a lot on his mind lately. As it turns out, he's been keeping in contact with his crush. However, this time, his crush the expected letter or reply from the crush never came. The two never run out of things to talk about, and he seems to have confessed his love. He's urgently asking you to investigate why their communications have abruptly ended. Go for it. Oh shit. That's gonna be fun. Yeah, not yet. Alright. I'd have to go to the Express and double check that. Or I'm assuming you just mean like a mole on like the face or something, right? I'm not exactly sure. Oh, it's Rocky. It's this guy. Should I make it witty? Nah, maybe sentimental's better. Elegance? Well, I probably shouldn't use idioms in a poem. Should I use dark silk or white gown here? It's hurting my brain. What are you doing? Oh, I'm just writing a poem. Can't you see the drafts on the desk? Oh, your interruption reminds me. How come Leslie still hasn't replied to my letters after all those poems I've sent her? Who's Leslie? Oh, Leslie's a prominent researcher in the Department of Insight, the only scholar who has visited the abundance segmentum in this Amber era. You sure she has the time for you? Of course she does. Ever since Leslie left, we've been communicating on and off throughout the cosmic airwaves repeater. She will never ignore me, even though we are tens of thousands of light years away. This is the only time she hasn't replied to me. I confessed my love for her in my last letter. I usually talk to her about the types of rocks and mud we see in the Department of Cosmic Geography. Brat. Show some respect to your own discipline, will you? I really don't understand why Leslie stopped answering me after I confessed my love for her. We used to chat about a lot of things, from which of the 101 Aeon instruments in the Department of Insight requires Gunbeard to... and how to use astro rods to examine the quality of soil, thus determining the rise and fall of the inhabitants of the planet. I'm gonna go with the top option. So this is romantic? Then we had even more romantic discussions. During the communication where I confessed my love, she told me about a spectacular starquake. Think about it, a star died. Most people would try to hide, but not my Leslie. Not only did she get first-hand observational data, she even saved a cosmic hitchhiker who almost died. You have no idea how happy she sounded in her reply. Even the airwave repeater signal was cheerful. Whenever I receive a reply from her, I can't help but picture the smile on her face, and I'd carve it on a rock. Before the Legion invasion, I had a bunch of rocks all lined up in a row on my desk. Unfortunately, they went missing in the chaos. Reckless romance. It's detrimental to your research. Anyway, there's no signs that she's going to reject me. If I don't receive a reply within the usual time frame, it must mean there must be something wrong with the cosmic airwave repeater. In my investigation, I found a group of Legion monsters occupy the area where the signals are transmitted. Can you help me find out what happened? Can you help me find out to the airwave repeater? My master won't let me go. Don't help him. All he thinks about is the airwave repeater. He hasn't done any proper work for more than 10 days. Shame on you. I'll help you. Nice! Don't listen to my master. If you have time to listen to him, you would have found the cosmic airwave repeater already. Listen, the airwave repeater is next to the disposal site. It's a massive warehouse for storing discarded curios. If you can resume our communication, I promise I'll reward you by inviting you to be our bridesmaid. To the Pink Star. Alright. Storage zone we go. It's right over here. So we'll teleport right here. Oh. Arlen. Thank you for helping in covering the conspiracy, sir. I'd like to thank you on behalf of Asta. Leave the rest to me. Herta didn't punish Asta, did she? I doubt Herta cares. You really don't understand Madame Herta, do you? She couldn't care less about trivial matters like this. This space station may be Madame Herta's property, but she didn't pay a single credit for its construction. Miss Asta's family is ties to the IPC, so saying she's wealthy would be an understatement. Most of the facilities in the space station were essentially funded by her. The cost of these things she's purchased was practically nothing for her, really. Have you decided on what to do with Richard? I don't think you want to know the details. In any case, I have to thank you for helping Miss Asta with this incident. Yeah, no problem. Peppy's emergency contact. Oh, thank you. Who the fuck? Hey, Orb man. Calm down, buddy. I'm just taking a walk.
This is our chance.
I'm just taking a walk. Don't need to get...
How am I gonna get that time back?
An update on the rumor circulating a certain security chip carrying the space station's lead researcher. Hashtag latest update. The rumor in circulation is false and untrue. Equipment purchase records and statements have been properly disclosed in the relevant department in the IPC. The full reports of the investigation have been posted on the space station's personal internal data center. With help offered by a certain volunteer, the rumor has been determined to be false. The space station security center has dealt with the perpetrator of this false accusation in accordance with regulations. Furthermore, we would like to also urge any employees to remain alert to any unverified rumors and refrain from spreading them further so that we can build a positive social environment within the space station. Note, the peculiar little robot has been placed into the communal area. Please feel free to check it out. What did I say? You maliciously tried to defame a little girl, and now you're not even gonna apologize. Humanity regresses by the day, like something out of a horror story. Richard Know-It-All is nowhere to be found in the space station anymore. Are you from the security department's monitoring room? You seem to have a lot of free time. Lol, it's just plain funny to see someone like you lecture us when all you do is ride your moral high horse and hide behind anonymity. If you're so good at being a keyboard warrior, why don't you show your staff card? Come on, let's take this offline. You're so Philistine and such an ignoramus. I see right through you, whoever you are. Everyone, while chatting here, please mind your manners and watch your words. Don't offend people and don't make bad jokes. And don't provoke others. And also, don't stick your nose into other people's sensitive issues and don't try to get to the bottom of them. When chatting here, everyone must take extra effort to hurt people and make bad jokes and provoke others. We must dig deeply into other people's sensitive issues to find out the truth. We need to learn to be tolerant while and considerate while communicating. If there's a difference in opinion, don't fight over it and don't act on an impulse. Are these two fighting now? We need to learn to be ruthless and relentless while communicating. If there's a difference in opinion, do what your gut tells you. Never back off or back down, and never admit defeat. Looking at the chat history, all I see is just people fighting. Honestly, I'm not that interested. Agreed, I'm leaving as well. Yeah, I'm leaving too. You guys forget it. I'm getting too old for this. I'm out. People Breaker, you're just spotted. Is 66 others? Whoa, I had no idea there's so many people in this group chat. I remember you. Yep, come to think of it, I haven't formally thanked you for your help. You planned all this? You already know me, Himiko. You give me too much credit. I just needed the help of the space station's big hero to settle some stuff I couldn't attend to myself. Who are you? You're the only ones in here. I think you know. Oh. Fucking Asta added us to the chat. Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious. Anyway, repeater. Error, abnormal route, detachment protection activated. Detected, ultra nickel parts missing. Ultra nickel parts. The airway repeaters quite. Luckily, it's right next to the disposal bike. We just started curious store. Maybe I could find some space parts. What's wrong with this bridge? What's this do? Oh, it shifts the bridges. Okay. It's a nice little puzzle. Hold on. It's fucking Crasher Wake's gym puzzle. That's all this is. Listen, I've played a fucking Pokemon Platinum. I know what I'm doing. Boing. What level are you looking at? A Lost Trotter. I get to beat the shit out of it. So, what level of enemies are we looking at for this? Oh. I'm sorry, little ones.
Take this! Time to twirl!
Calm
body and mind.
How am I gonna get that time back?
Herda's gonna go the fuck. Actually, yeah. I was gonna say, Herda's gonna go the fuck off right here.
How am I gonna get that time back?
Here's part numero dos. Is there only 2 parts? There's only 2 parts, I guess. Flip them. Oh, and then, okay, yeah. Maybe that's what this device down here does, is that's gonna build that bridge. Yep. Fucking Asta, though. That's a... Damn, Asta, that's fucking sick. I respect you for that. I already respected you, because you're a great character. Alright. Airwave is online. Transmitting airwave has not been detected. If needed, please select historical signal decoding record that you wish to review. '56 to present? Rocky, how silly of you. Of course I understand what you mean. As for my answer, record is damaged. And a historical record lookup. Airwave transmission has not been detected. Why was the record damaged here? Cannot identify. Cannot identify. Lifeform emotional fluctuation detected. Warning, you've entered full surveillance area of the space station. Please do not conduct any inappropriate behavior towards the repeater. Airwave is offline. It goes to the monitoring. Base zone here. Alright, what's going on? Hello, authentication passed. Please choose surveillance area you want to review. It's gonna be the base zone, safe zone. During the time capture, nope. Exception Osmond. The Curie collection costs are already seen, only a wandering region of monsters. Storage zone, safe zone. Is that March 7 and Don Hong? They look like they were in a hurry to do something. Forget it, the most important thing that has the surveillance record of their repeater. I can't believe the surveillance camera captured Austin and 2 rarely seen young researchers. This is not the area you should be investigating. Next page. Maintenance room? The surveillance room clearly shows that someone is trapped in the repulsion bridge disposal site. Found it at last. The camera only captured an image of a blurry figure from behind. But it looks like Bernard? The injured researcher is under medical treatment at the medical cab. Let's go hit him with the truth. Hit him with the objection.
Is there anything interesting here?
Bernard. Where are you? There you are. You! I don't know what you're talking about. Young people should spend more time studying instead of wandering around. Why you damaged the record? Don't jump to conclusions. Show me your evidence. Well, take it. Thanks to you kids, I'm worried to death. I damaged the record for Rocky's only good. He's forgone his research because of that Leslie. Not to mention you have no idea what's happening right now. Leslie. Something happened to her? No, she's safe and sound. And she said yes to Rocky's confession. But they can't be together. If you think I'm the one being difficult here, you are wrong. Don't get ahead of yourself. They can't be together. They never will be together. Do you know why? No, you don't. People rarely understand what a starquake means. With proper protection, a starquake will not cause any physical damage to humans. However, the gravitational collapse caused by a starquake will severely change the space-time curvature of the spectrum. For example, the time in Leslie's segmentum was once a straight line like ours, but now it has been pressed into a huge canyon by gravity. Clearly, a curve is always longer than a straight line, and therefore the time curve of a segmentum is going to cover several times the length when converted to our timelines. Do you even know what that means? Flow time will be different. It means that the velocity of our time is different from hers. Since the starquake, the temporal differences between Leslie and ours will gradually increase. It's possible that the time it takes for her to reply will change from 1 month to a year, maybe even 10 years. This isn't about her message, but everything she does. Until she leaves the abnormal gravity environment, every month she spends among the cosmos will equal decades for us. Let's say if Rocky is including us, is living at a point called the present. Then in comparison to Leslie, she's living in the future. I used to be a young man once. In my opinion, not being able to be with someone you love is even more cruel than being rejected. At least tell him. And then what? After knowing the truth, Rocky would have to wait 10 times longer for a message that should have arrived right away. He would have to live in this lonely present and wait for the future containing Leslie to finally come to him. But how much time can he spend waiting? Maybe Leslie will finally return to the space station when he's old and decrepit like me. But the flow of time for her is so slow, maybe at that time she'll still be as young as she is today. When that time comes, how are they going to be together? We may transcend space, but time is beyond our reach. You are way too young. You don't understand. Things that require longer waiting don't usually end well. He'll never give up if he doesn't know the truth. Naive kids. At first I thought if I damaged the record, take away the parts, and blame everything on the monsters, I could keep Rocky in hope that one day the repeater will be repaired. Now, since you found out, the decision's up to you. I have 2 signal logs I copied from the repeater, red and blue. The red log contains Leslie's true reply, including the truth about the starquake. To be honest, even I can't imagine what Rocky will do after finding out the truth, given how impulsive he is. The blue log is forged, in which Leslie refuses Rocky. Don't think about it as cruel. This way, Rocky won't have to wait for a reply in the future. You just move on with this life. Let's call these the red truth and the blue lie. It's up to you to decide which one you want to give him. Take them and give it some thought. Rocky is waiting for your news. I hate doing that gravelly voice. It hurts my throat. Let you know. I'm trying to be more expressive. One thing I've realized is that in both when I text people and when I talk, I'm a pretty dry talker. I don't have much emotion. So, you know, I'm trying to change it up. I like doing voices personally. I think it's fun. Bro, you're back. While you were away, I wrote another poem called Praise Leslie. Did you fix the repeater? I see you're holding decoded backups. Which one's for me? I'm gonna give him the truth. You seem hesitant. Are you sure the red one's for me? Yes. Okay, I'll read it now. Thank you, bro. Can't believe it. Leslie said yes, but the starquake. I can't get my head around this. So, because of the gravitational effect of the starquake, every month she spends in her time will be decades for me. Am I going to be as old as my master when she's back? Is my interpretation correct? How do I take a look? I'm a bit slow. Is that what she means? Yeah. She's gone to the future and I'm left in the present. Is this what happened? For decades, I spent thinking about her will only be a fleeting moment, right? Who would have thought that even time can be so unfair? I guess it's unrealistic to hope that she'll come back. Even if she travels for months and crosses light years, I will have become an old man in my time. Spending my whole life waiting for someone and enduring endless longing and loneliness? Come on, bro. Do you really think I'm that naive? Of course I'm not gonna wait for her. I won't. Smart choice. I'm not gonna wait for her. but I can go after her. I'm gonna chase after time. Since her time-space curve has been a canyon, wouldn't it be better for me to travel past this canyon instead of waiting for her to come back? Maybe it will take me 10 years to find her, who has only spent a month. But once I can do that, our time will be synchronized. It's better than sitting here doing nothing. Don't you agree? No matter what you think, I've decided I should inform my master and leave as soon as possible and pack my things and set off on a journey to find Leslie. I'm already tired of this place. As a member of the Herder Department of Cosmic Geography, I haven't even seen the real cosmos. Isn't that embarrassing? I'm sure you're just as curious as I am about the scenery in deep space. What resides in deep space? Spectacular wonders, enigmatic dangers, and the woman I'm chasing after. When I find Leslie one day, I will come back and tell you everything I've witnessed on my journeys. By then, I will invite you to be our bridesmaid. Don't you forget. Well, this poem's for you. Goodbye, my friend. Darkness is gathering in the distance, using cruel methods. To dissect time, petals inquiring for love are falling. Like the tickling chimes in an infinite time and space, we have no choice but to slide into the shimmering calamities of the universe as if sliding down a slope into dusk. And with that, the stars continue their enjoyment above as their elegant smiles fill the way forward. Woo! Another mission down. Next is Out of Reach. After stepping into the familiar supply zone, a cry for help could be heard from somewhere. Okay. It's this guy. You know, I probably could have just traveled around the way. Yeah, it's okay. It's alright. The lass over there. Hello. What's the matter? What's the matter? Don't you see I'm stuck here? Young people these days. Your brain's fried and your eyes ain't no good either. If you ask me, I say they shouldn't have happened. There should always be two people dealing with the bearing blockages. One up top and one at the bottom. In the case of repulsion bridge failures, who could have guessed that none of the kids these days are willing to do this job now? Last, the control device of the repulsion bridge is right opposite of me. Take the elevator and reset it to let me come over, and then you can get out of here. I'll be right there. Hurry up, we'll let you go empty-handed. Agreed. Oh. Alright. Okay. Alright. But yeah, PSA, if you have energy drinks, have water on standby as well. Don't just chug your energy drinks. Balance it out with some water. You don't want to just drink straight. That ain't the best. I'm sure you all already know this, but
I won't go easy.
And you know what? Just in general,
How am I gonna get that time?
drink your water. Alright. Now, I know everyone doesn't necessarily have access to good water, right? But if you can, and I'm only saying if you can, try to get like a water filter or something. Because I gotta be honest, I used to be a big soda and energy drink person. It was all I drank for very, very long time. For years, like, that combined with Papa John's pizzas and hot Cheetos really, really did not do good things for my health.
Take this!
But I switched to water, and I'm gonna be honest, Like, my body
Reach the end of the story. in
has
your own
felt
way.
so much better since I've switched to drinking mostly water. It's just feels better. At least to me. Just drinking water and then also not. Well, I'm not gonna talk about eating habits. Everyone could eat shitty as they want, I think. What's this? And so hold on. Why couldn't you just activate this light bridge? You move pretty quick, lass. There are a lot of nice things in these boxes here. Help yourself. I'm gonna hurry. Bye. Why didn't you just turn on the switch yourself? And then I turn on myself? Oh, suppose I didn't notice. Such terrible acting. What? I can't hear you clearly, lass. Speak up. Forget it. As long as you're fine. Of course I'm fine. Every muscle and bone. Everything's fine. Didn't you just say you're running out of oxygen? Come on now. Get out of the way. I can't hold it anymore. Come on. Come get me in the maintenance room if you need anything. Treasure.
Great. The more the better.
Nice stellar jade. I'm not walking. Just teleport. Nope, wrong direction. I've been in this room. You know, maybe okay, yeah. Oh yeah, we've been in this room. When Tiangwen. I feel like I've heard this. Look, I don't know for how long this bottle opener has been in the toolbox. I finally found it. This bottle of soda from 4 Ember Eras ago. Capo Kali is so fragrant. Oh, so refreshing. Would you like a sip? Just one sip. Good one, kid. You have no idea how frustrated I was just now. I had this tasty treat in my hand, but I couldn't drink it. I almost tried to pry it open with my teeth. It's my own fault for bringing it with me when I went to unblock those bearings. Why did I forget the bottle opener? Let me tell you, this patent for this Capo Kali used to belong on the space station. This anti-gravity drink puts all the rage across the cosmos. I only have a few bottles left. I better enjoy every last sip while I still can. Oh, right, I haven't introduced myself yet. I'm Wan Tiangwen, the mechanic. I'm number 1 around here in terms of my age, experience, and skills. Unfortunately, it doesn't mean jack, because I'm the only one in the maintenance room. I had a partner once, but he was a scoundrel. Not only did he blow a big hole in the spaceship, but he also kept sending back these strange letters. He always blocked the bearings and made me go repair them. I never got along with that troublemaker. It's as if we're fated to be at odds with each other. Ah, Akabilly must have turned their back on me if that's why I got stuck here. I was stuck for so long, it was starting to ache. Ouch. You promised to pay me. Pay? Do I look rich to you? I'm just a poor mechanic. I'm in charge of the dereliction of duty ever since that scoundrel made a giant hole in the station. If you want a reward, I don't have any. However, since we've been talking this whole time and you seem agreeable enough, it's worth making an exception. Listen carefully now. What I'm gonna give you is 10 Star Rail Special Passes? Huh? What do you want about? I'm only gonna show you a way to make money. You are guaranteed to make a fortune. As for the origin of this fortune, it all started with this person. Remember the scoundrel I was just talking about? His real name is Jose Lazaro. That old fart had a bunch of grand titles like former researcher of the Department of Cosmic Geography, former member of the Nameless, and a member of the Armed Archaeologists. While he was still in the space station, he would boast about his inventions all day. Astral Rod, Cosmo Guide Chart, the special auto radiograph, various soft drink patches. He was so arrogant and refused to obey me. What's more, he would get very upset whenever his colleagues from the Department of Cosmic Geography were being bullied by others. He'd often stand up for his colleagues and start fights. Sounds like a decent guy. Yeah, right. Only impressionable young kids like you would get intimidated by those pretentious titles and inventions. That's like the part that I think is cool. Long story short, Jose is famous for his craftsmanship. On one hand, it's because he likes to tinker with things in his spare time. On the other hand, it's because he would come to the maintenance room and learn from me almost every day. He was responsible for clearing blockages. He invented ultra nickel pods, and he brewed Capo Cali. As for me, I was responsible for supervising his work. By the way, he also wrote a book together, The Art of Soda and Space Station Maintenance. They had a good time. Yes, it was really good. Until one day, I was suddenly woken up by my sleep by a terribly loud noise. That scoundrel drew a giant hole in the maintenance room and flew away in an aircraft, leaving me with all the mess. Afterwards, I learned from the others that the fuel in the spacecraft they used for his adventure was stolen bit by bit from my maintenance room. And this station breakout incident that he boasts about all over the place. It's been so many years, but whenever I think about it, I'm still so mad at him. He endured hardship to accomplish his ambition. That's pretty cool. Oh, come on, you think the station breakout is something to be proud of? And that was his first time Jose Lazaro exploited it. After that, whenever there's a tiny spark, the whole station would go up in alarm. Try to copy him, I guarantee those kids from the security department will mop the floor with you before you even lift a foot off the ground. I went off topic. That's what happens when you get old. Usually I have no one to talk to, but now that I got to let it all out, I feel so much safer. So what I really want to give you is the treasure map that Jose Lazaro left behind. You just wanted someone to chat to, didn't you? Of course not. Stop talking nonsense. This treasure map revealed by a special audio radiograph in black and white. Only location of the target room is marked with a red circle. The thing that was hidden in the corner somewhere in the space station. Someone found it and thought it was trash, but it all ended up with me. I tried using that old scoundrel special technique to reveal the theft, and lo and behold, it revealed the coordinates of a room. I've been told that the old scoundrel left so many personal treasures in the space station that they must be hidden there. You can look for them according to the location on the map. If you find them, then everything belongs to you. I have to go take a couple sips of Capo Cali and tinker with my blazing welding gun. I wouldn't give up on that even if Akavili would have come and paid me a visit. The cup of coffee sits silently on the table, like an elegant aristocrat. Despite being cold, it holds its head aloft and exudes a rich aroma. The aroma seems to have its own magic as you gave it the deep brown liquid. You feel your thoughts slipping into the abyss. You feel some lingering warmth the moment your lips touch the rim of the cup. Perhaps it hasn't been too long since this coffee was brewed, and still retains a kind of newborn beauty. It's a shame you only took a tiny sip and couldn't taste more of the aroma. Maybe you should drink some more. Let's get another sip. The bitter flavors of the coffee begin to take over your mouth, aggressively and brutally assaulting your taste buds. There's still quite a bit of coffee in the cup. You decide to take another sip. The bitterness seems to have dissipated, and your taste buds take off the veil that concealed the flavor's true self. While the real aroma of the coffee turns out to be pretty gentle and sweet, only one can wait and see. The fruity scent gradually spreads. You seem to be among birdsong in a valley, and trickling stream before you is the best balm to soothe your suffering soul. A light breeze lifts you up, and soft feathers surround your body as the stars before you begin to sway from side to side. Why the fuck am I here? Are you awake? How are you feeling? Dizzy? What were you doing alone in such a dangerous place? Huh? The bitterness in your mouth and intermittent stomach pains leave you feeling extremely weary. You shake your head, not wanting to answer these questions right after that. Alright, take care of yourself. And go see the doctor if you feel sick. Stay out of dangerous places. We might not be so lucky to have you save us next time. Have us save you next time. You hold your tongue, seeing the worried look on both their faces. This must be because of that cup of coffee. You reminisce on the bitterness and sweetness that was on your tongue. It was the right thing to do to stop after a few sips. However, if you had another chance, would you still try that cup of coffee? Fuck yeah, I'd still try that cup of coffee. I'm not a coffee person. I really don't like coffee, I'm gonna be real. Doesn't matter. For me personally, it doesn't matter how much creamer you get back. You know what? Get it, bro.
You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Time to twirl!
Batter up! The galaxy is vast beyond compare.
Oh, I went the wrong direction. In this room over here. The Treasure Hunter 1. Ahoo, you've been fooled. Actually, there is no treasure at all. The only big gifts are my 4 graffiti drafts hidden in this room. And yes, there's also a nice picture of our respected Madame Herta. You didn't expect this, did you? If you are a devout little researcher, take a deep breath. Don't get a heart attack. If you are a fun-loving young person, I suggest you collect them all, take them out when life is bad, and have some fun studying in the Dark Tower. Laughing, Jose Lazaro. It's Treasure Hunter 2. Alright, if you can see this, it means you followed my advice and you possess the precious virtue of perseverance. I must admit, you've gone such a long way. If I don't give you something, it'd be a little mean. After all, I don't know who'd be looking for my treasure after so many Amber eras. There's a slim chance that maybe you are my future champion, my spiritual successor. Wouldn't it be a pity if I accidentally hurt my friends? Seems like there's no other way. I have to show you the real treasure now. Your respected, Jose Lazaro. The Treasure Hunter 3. Have you ever had a soda called Capo Cali? It was once the signature of the space station, an anti-gravity drink extremely popular in the Southern Orion system. Oh sorry, besides my other famous inventions like the Asherod and Cosmic Guide, this is another one of my masterpieces. The Interastral Peace Corporation once wanted to spend 5 million credits to buy its recipe, and I refused. When Hiarenda, the Herta Department of Implement Arts, has tried to steal the secrets from me 33 times, for which he was beaten to a pulp like he deserved. Now I'll make it public, once and for all. The Treasure Hunter 4. Do not doubt your eyes. Above is the precious secret recipe of Capo Cali. I swear on my mother's grave. If you are one of us, you will know where to decode the password above. Tip: a special method is required to reveal the text. Jose Lazaro, the Terrific. Did you find them? What are these? Don't get me wrong, I'm just curious. I don't believe that old scoundrel even said anything good. What's the paper you're holding? Oh, that's Madame Herta. Disrespectfully. Really disrespectful. Give it to me and don't let others see it. Try the audio over radiograph? What? The treasure's all marked to the location of another treasure? What game is he playing at? Let me have a look. What? This is an encrypted letter. The secret recipe of Capo Cali. Why you little... Just you wait. There's enough auto-radiographic reagent. When, my man, how are things? After I left the space station, my little birds at the Department of Geography told me things were not exactly going your way thanks to my unconventional way of doing things. Your entitlement to become the head of the Department of Implement Arts got stripped. To add insult to injury, they put you on maintenance room to make up for the giant hole I blew out. It is what it is. My apology would only hurt you more at this point, nor can I make up for your loss. You know me, I hate hypocrites more than anything. For years, I've been wandering amongst the stars and can't remember how many times I thought of writing to you. But I heard that of all people working in the station, you hate Jose Lazaro the most. What's the point in sending you a letter knowing very well that you would not read it? So I sneaked back into the space station some times ago and set up this puzzle for you to solve. All this fuss just to make sure you get this letter. Now, by the time I hand over the secret recipe of Capo Cali to you, tell it to the IPC, and they'll make it worth your while. Some sort of compensation for me, I guess. I wish you well in the rest of your journey. Secret recipe of Capo Cali: caramel, carbon dioxide, peas, Canterbury bells, interdimensional leaves, ambergris of abundance, and orchid zest. Yes, you're seeing it right. Above this is a secret recipe of Kappa Kali. I swear on my mom's life that it's authentic. If you're one of us, you'll know how to decrypt it. What's he playing at, that old scoundrel? It wasn't easy to deliver this letter. Sorry, lass, I didn't expect that from him. When I said I hated him, I said it in the heat of the moment. Of course, I never cared about all that mess he left me with. Ever since I was young, I had never liked academic research and dealing with the Department of Implement Arts. My biggest wish was to hide in the maintenance room and play with the tools. Work when I wake up and sleep when I get tired. In my opinion, dealing with machines is much more fun than dealing with people. So many people have come and gone to the space station over the years, with the exception of Jose. So I was angry at that old scoundrel that didn't share his breakout plan with me, not even a little bit. Aren't we brothers? Shouldn't brothers be able to talk about anything? Nevertheless, it's been so many years and I've long since learned to let it go. On the contrary, whenever I hear about what kind of trouble he's making outside, I really do feel happy for him. He was born to run a monk all over the cosmos. You're very enlightened. One has got to learn to let it go eventually. So after that, the treasure was just a recipe, lass. What do you think? You keep it. I do not want it. Unless you insist, then maybe I'll consider taking it home. It's very important to you. Well, then in that case, let me show you something. Let me see. You seem pleased. I suppose you can find some in the warehouse if I look hard enough. Come on, a big bucket of fresh Capo Cali. That's the taste. Just take these sodas with you. They can refresh your mind and strengthen your body. Last year, the only one who would talk to me ever since Jose left. If you're interested in that old scoundrel, you can look around the space station again and see if you can find some of those letters he sent back. Those letters are filled with his bragging. That guy just wants more people to hear his nonsense. Nonsense can be very interesting to listen to. Haha, you little brat. Alright, enough chit-chat. From now on, whenever you are free. Ha! Just remember to come more often to chat with me. Although I don't have much of anything here, you and I have an agreement. Whenever you pop in, there will always be enough Capo Cali for you. Sweet. Oh wait, yeah, we never did this. When attacking an enemy that has weakness, I can increase crit
Choice
chance
isn't
by
as
25%.
elusive as it may appear.
What's our talent? I don't even think I looked at that. Every time this unit breaks an enemy's target weakness, attack increase. Okay, so we just get a damage boost for killing enemy along with getting a break. Okay. Excuse me about that. I had to sneeze. Oh. Give me one moment, folks. Sorry about that. I don't know what that was. Alright. Back to... We got time for a couple more, side quests today. Sensitive Beings 1. The Curio Crack-Up Conch is infected by the mimetic virus, spreading anti-motivational quotes in the space station. Also wants you to investigate the source of the virus. Which of the 3 suspects caused this drama?
It's still early. Where to now?
It's not. For me, it's fucking 2 in the morning.
Think of the space station as
You're home.
It's you. Thanks for helping out the space station. Did you encounter some problems? I heard you looking for me. Yeah, I wanted you to investigate the source of the mimetic virus that infected the Crack-Up conch. Crack-Up conch? It's one of our curios. It looks like an ordinary conch, but when you get close, you can hear the dirty jokes coming from the inside. As long as you hold your laughter, you can slowly obtain the secret power it obtains. Of course, no one has succeeded so far, so we only use it on people in interrogations. Mimetic virus. It's a kind of information particle that spreads around exponentially like a virus, which brings changes to contaminations to the host's nature of thinking. Unfortunately, it can infect inanimate objects, and thus it has changed to Crack-Up conch's external expression. It can no longer tell jokes, but instead it keeps talking weird nonsense. Like, get out of your comfort zone or you'll be wasted, or the pain you suffer will light up your way. Cliche quotes that just make people cringe. Thank you. I got the gist. I had someone examine it and found that it was caused by a mimetic virus. But the Crack-Up conch has been properly stored all this time, which means it's impossible for it to get infected on its own. The only possibility is that the workers who were already infected passed on the virus when it came into contact with the item. After I looked at the list of people with recent contact with it, I identified 3 suspects. Well, I'm sure you already know what I'm about to say. Next, I want you to investigate the 3 suspects for me. The security department just here for show. I arranged for them to investigate as soon as I identified the list of aspects, but they all found nothing unusual. As the suspects have spent a fair bit of time on the space station, they're pretty familiar with the security department. They might have gotten away with their possible misconduct. I, therefore, cannot get any useful investigation results. That's why I need to ask you a favor. You don't know them very well. It would be much easier for you to spot their flaws from strange perspective. I'm sorry. I'm not wording. Sounds reasonable. It is! And it's not rocket science. You just need to walk up to them and listen, see if there's any unusual behavior. If you find anything weird, just write it down and report it to me. So, what do you think? No problem. I'll take care of it. That's great. I'm so relieved you're willing to help. I will reward you fairly. Let me think. Well, I don't know your taste, so I don't pay for anything in the shopping cart out of my own pocket. You're free to choose whatever you like. Wait, let me tell you about the 3 suspects. Mayor from the Department of Insight, Chris from the Department of Galactic Geopolitics, and Joanne from the Medical Department. They usually stay in their own cabins. Given the station's current situation, I don't think they'll be anywhere else. So please help me take care of this. Listen. Mara's right ahead. I better not alert her. I'll hide around here and listen to what she says. Ha 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 ha. Am I doing this right? I feel like my pronunciation's not very good. I better keep practicing. Fluffy hair and strong limbs, if only I could touch it. Bah! What kind of dirty ideas is this? How nice would it be if I can be their slave. I just need to keep practicing, and one day I can... Come here, you look much better lately. The thing I told you about, it actually worked? Oh, well, no, that's not the case. Sorry. I did try to look up what you mentioned, but I might have gone off track halfway. But yes, it's quite useful. It's just that... Well, is there anything else? Well, is there something I want to ask you about? So I've been researching how aeons are depicted in the mythological tales from different planets. Why are they depicted so differently? Some even have this so-called Leviathan worship? Leviathans can be pets too. Well, there's a research report that I haven't finished working on yet, so I'll get back to you later. Sure, by the way, I've been seeing you around lately. Did you go on an exotic field trip? Did you discover anything new? Can you tell me anything? Well, let's talk about this later. I didn't... Okay, I understand. You must be very busy since you just came back. Anyway, it's nice that you've recovered mentally. I'll leave you to it. There's something strange about Mare. There is. At first she was imitating some strange sound. Then when they talked about Leviathan worship, she looked very nervous. Oh. I think this is Chris. Let me observe his behavior. Hey, I'm talking to you. You, what are you doing? Why are you staring at me like that? Stay away from me. Okay, never mind. I'm just passing by. I saw you peeping at me, I'm sure of it. Hold on. Why'd you dye your hair like that? Did you do that to show off in front of me, trying to stand out from everyone else? Your clothes. Why don't you wear the uniform? Are you trying to show off your luxurious, tailor-made outfit? This is not a luxurious outfit. This is not a luxurious outfit. That's just your opinion. Take a look at us. Well, we're all wearing uniforms, and you're just trying to show off. Show off as much as you want. Don't try to act all innocent. I know exactly what people like you think. You think you're better than us. It's not enough for you to show off the virtual world. You have to track me down and show off in front of my face. If you think you're so rich that you can own the universe, wait a second. What's the look on your face? Is there something in your eye? You have a corneal contact camera. Why are you taking videos? Is this live? Oh, I get it. You're one of those people who like to live broadcast your bullying behavior. Now go away and leave me alone. You have a normal conversation. He's very defensive. And base zone. And we're looking to go there. Sweet. Yeah, he's paranoid. I don't think it's in. I really do think it's Mare. So, the only more person to listen in on. Oh. Alright. I was planning on checking out medical services. Hey Joanne, so surprised to see you're not still sleeping today. How rare. Maybe the blue has also started to orbit around the space station. The test results are out. I've sent them to you through the terminal. You may start the review process. My goodness, Joanne is actually working. Am I dreaming? You're only noticing this now? She's been 3 hours early for work the past 7 days. Looks like you haven't been paying attention. Due countdown begins. 30 minutes left. I only took a few days off, and now the department has changed so much. I cannot believe it. Who turned you into this, Joanne? What happened to you? I guess it has something to do with the department's reform. The International Peace Corporation has cut the medical research budget this quarter. We have also impacted. I heard there would be a reform. It's not unusual for people to try and get high performance indicators during such turbulent times. You wouldn't want your research budget to be cut, would you? You're right, but I still need some time to digest all this. It's really unbelievable. The sleeping beauty of our medical department finally stopped sleeping and began to act on her duty as doctor. No one's gonna believe this. 20 minutes left. I need to see the result of the drug test in 20 minutes. Alright, got it. I'll get on it. The way Joanne looks normal, the way she speaks is pretty strange. She's emotionless when she talks, and her face looks stiff like a robot. There's something wrong. Well, let's see what Asa has to say.
It's still early. Where to now?
Think of the space station as your home.
So all three of them sound unusual, but in theory there should only be one person who is infected. The principle behind it is actually quite simple. The viral load of informational particles left behind by the mimetic virus in the crack conch is simply not high enough. Viral load detected by barely reaching the amount that we care by an infected adult, it's absolutely impossible for the crack conch to have contracted the virus in multiple individuals. So what's next? I've got a backup plan. The mimetic virus is transmitted through virtual data, and all the virtual data in this station leaves traces in the terminal. Since we couldn't get much from our previous investigations, let's check the browsing records of the 3 suspects. Then we should be able to identify the source of the infection. I've got an emergency plan for situations like this. Please visit the Data Exchange Center where the terminal is located. I've never used the terminal. Don't worry, it's simple. Into the terminal room, verify identity, and you can start your query. Simply put, anyone using any data gadget, which basically includes everyone at the space station, would have their users' behaviors recorded by the terminal. It is thus inappropriate for me or any other staff member to check such information. I still don't get it. Don't worry, I'll explain it to you when I have time. Think about this. Despite different backgrounds and identities, people on the space station have reached an agreement on personal privacy. The traces left behind from using virtual data can be found on the terminal. For example, from here people can still see all the unusual virtual platforms you visited during your working hours. Therefore, to respect everyone's privacy, no one, including myself, and the other staff, should have access to that terminal. Think about it in their shoes. If you're a space station staff, would you be happy with me going through your browsing records on the virtual network? It's unacceptable. Now you understand, right? That's why your special identity makes you the perfect candidate for this. So, you just want me to get beat up? Jeez, is this kind of nonsense you think about all day? I have nothing against you. Why would I set you up? From an objective point of view, you are an outsider of the space station. You're not familiar with most people here, so it's unlikely you hold any personal grudge against anyone. Not every outsider has the right to access the data records, but you are different. You are the hero who saved the space station. People trust your moral character. But of course, if you decide to help, I hope you'll keep everything you see strictly confidential. Lips are sealed. Anyway, please keep it all secret while you're still in the space station. As for where you go, what you do in the future, it's none of my business. Before you leave, let me tell you how to use the terminal. As you know, the invasion of the space station severely damaged the whole data center. The server room where the terminal is housed is no exception. Despite our best efforts, the damage is yet to be fully remediated, and the recorded cases of the mimetic virus infection only made things worse. I had to send a maintenance engineer to monitor the situation on a daily basis. The engineer would turn on the optical identity verification program manually every day to check whether the bioelectricity of each visitor entering the room is normal, and thus ensuring that the optical identity verification process is refreshed dynamically after turning it on every day, and you re-verify your identity every time you enter. For more details, please consult the maintenance engineer. I told you, the engineer has permission to enter the room, so I will leave the rest to you. Okay. I didn't catch, maybe 20% of that. I got most of it. But there's just... I'm just gonna squeeze past you after the roll. Oh. I'm considering streaming for 30 minutes longer, considering we didn't even have audio for the first 30 minutes.
Time to twirl!
I'll tell you. 4.5 pro ads.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
I think we'll go till we hit the level thing. Yeah, hit level 20 to get that level up. So when we play tomorrow, we can just move up straight on to more.
Time to twirl!
You can still walk. Stand down.
Alright, move straight on to finishing up your RDO stick. Ooh, yeah, I love these puzzles. Okay. There we go. On this chest.
Is that all?
And a row of large words pop up on the screen. Code error 505, service unavailable. There are no other responses. Sarah runs back into the room, panting. Looks like he's the maintenance engineer often mentioned. Terminal doesn't respond. Let me ask him. Hello, maintenance engineer. Sorry. I'm sorry. Are you Holly? Also already gave me a heads up that you're going to come use the terminal. I'm terribly sorry. The computer system in the next room suddenly initiated an auto update. Researchers didn't have time to save the results, so I went to help just now. Prompted error code 505. I didn't connect the data to the terminal while I was late. Let me turn it on. It'll just take a second. All set now. Please verify your identity again. The results come up when you input your query. Okay. I didn't mean to step off. So we're gonna go this. Transport us here. Just walk up and around. And go.
So that's how it works.
And yoink. Yoink. Alright. Look at this. Search number, boom, boom, boom. Access level authorized by administrator. Data device number 4927 Esther. Obtain camera access, obtain album access, visit the webpage, come accept what is the best photos editing software, obtain album, visit the webpage after close dating, meet your somebody wherever. Use the software to send plans or private dating community for space people welcome to Red Birth. Mayor. Visit a webcomic, sleep aid video. Pi, purchase the fastest video service. Video Pi, sleep aid pick, most comfortable scalp massage. Pi sleep, outfit, premium ASMR. Video, smallish caption, special wake up service in the rainy season. Video, Pine Race, Cast Sleep Aid. Snoring like Thunderclap. Visit the Leap Key Invasion. Get out of the way. Visit the web page, Cosmic Search Guide, Black Cat. Obtain document, writing Aeon mythology, historical witches and cats, brief explanation, conflict. First space station. It's comprehensive, available guide on the internet, automapia showing facts for cats. Visit a pilot located in the Meow 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 compilation, obtain video, download access, packing lines, pass 70 epic automapia, 100% effective. Obtain webpage, right from the webpage, Cosmo Premium, membership invitation shopping platform. Startup price, most expensive startup price. Contact customer service. Okay. Turns out Mary had been suffering from insomnia, and she could fall asleep after watching short videos of Cat Storm. So she was just imitating the sounds of cats last time. Turns out she's just a run-of-the-mill cat lover. That's all good. She can't be the one that got infected. It should be the other people. Rollage, insufficient computing power, please try again later. After several attempts, the same message keeps popping up. Perhaps the terminal meant a lot later. Oh. Yeah, what's wrong? Insufficient power computing. Try again later. Oh, that's normal. The terminal's not broken. It's nothing to worry about. Although it won't be operational until tomorrow. Why? Because the station was invaded. Originally, we had more than one terminal connected units on a much larger scale. During that debacle, some units were damaged. Computing power at the terminal was thus greatly decreased. Not to mention, it's only running on a single core processor right now. The lady researcher said she was going to purchase the equipment, but it hasn't arrived yet. Therefore, the current computing power you can only query once a day. The current identity verification program has been activated manually by me every day, so please come back tomorrow. Don't forget to activate child verification. That's a multi-day quest. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. Sure is. I'm fine with that. Back to the mission log. Still level 19, right? Yeah. We're almost there, though. We're almost to level 20. So it should be 1, maybe 2 more missions. It should be, like, perfectly in time to end stream. So... Requiem Mass. Let's go do it. News about stop-motion shadows sends space station wild. The security department is investigating the incident. Perhaps you could learn about something straight from the horse's mouth. What the fuck is that choice of words? Like, I get it. You know, I've looked at you like 3 times. Who the fuck are you? Oh. It's... Herta, what the fuck is one of your pilots doing here? Just standing in a corner of the space station. Those photos made every staff member anxious. Arlen, what should we do? What should we do? If it were up to me, probably shouldn't do anything since we're not even sure what's shown in the photos. Enough! It's like the station's never encountered strange phenomena before. Go tell the rest. I will lead the investigation myself. Why take this on all by yourself, Arlen? If anything happens like last time, what happened? Oh, it's you. We're discussing the recent photos of Spectre circulating around the space station. Looks like something weird. Yeah, it makes him to the edge. Oh, this is a simple oversight. Please just let this slide. Recently, the security department has received multiple findings of this unidentified creature. It moves around stealthily like a ghost. The only photograph can reveal its shape. It may have a connection to a certain curio. Too busy with the station's reconstruction, none of the lab research has made any more personnel to spare for this investigation. They always claim they're busy all the time. All excuses. That's right, Arlen. You really shouldn't take this on all by yourself. Well, someone has to. When the ball's in our court, we should take it. If we kick the ball back to the other court, that just means we lowered ourselves to their level, wouldn't you say? Careful what you ask for. I know, but how would I be able to work security if I'm afraid of trouble? I should remind you that the security department already has their hands full with routine danger elimination tasks. We simply don't have the people. That's right, I still have so much work to do. Like that one and that one. Alright. You wouldn't refuse this quest for helping me from a recovering patient, would you? This is an emergency, so I do need your help. I already sent for people to gather all the witnesses of the specters in the reception hall of the base cell. Let's go interview them before coming up with a plan. So, researchers. I'm just gonna add this VOD tomorrow. I'm not even gonna. You didn't see how scary that thing is. Huh? How scary can it be? I'm not afraid, not even a little bit. If I ever ran into it, I'd play it up a little. I might even be able to use the encounter as an excuse to escape from work. You're too naive. I heard that thing could take over one's physical body and turn its victims into mindless zombies. But at that point, never even mind the research, your life would be gone. Don't try to spook me just because I'm the Department of Implement Arts. A cosmic entity as strong as this around the space station would already have been wiped out. Unless it's one of your curios, the Department of Ecology. I didn't say anything like that. I knew nothing, so don't you go around blabbering. Oh, now I remember. A while ago, when I was on break, I came across a book named Species of the Galaxy, which just have one curio entity called the Jinx. Jinx. There's a runaway curio? Ah, it appears! Stop yelling, my eardrums are gonna burst. Look carefully, it's Captain Arlen and C. Holly, who saved the space station. Sorry, I lost my composure. Don't be afraid, Abraham. The Spectre has yet to cause any substantial damage, and the security department has already begun an investigation. You mean we've become an investigation? We started an investigation. Hope you can tell us everything you know and help us crack the case as soon as possible. Me? I don't know much for sure. All I know is the rumors from Abraham and some trivia I learned from a book. My guess is that the ghastly thing captured the photos is the Jinx, a curio from the Department of Ecology. I've never heard of a curio called that. That's because you don't read. Even I know about it. Alright, stop bickering. Jinx, I'll note the name down. Any other witnesses? That Lucas from the Department of Galactic Geopolitics may know something. He's more familiar with creatures around the space station than the staff from the Department of Ecology. Lucas? I know who he is. Thank you for the assistance. If you run into danger, remember to ask for help from the security department in time. Okay, bye. Okay, Captain Arlen. We'll talk to Lucas first. These pesky things just don't know how to hide themselves. They keep getting photographed, one after another, and now everyone's looking out for them. They were caught, even with my gift of the gab. There's only so much I could do for them. Life of protecting curio rights is filled with twists. I heard about those photospectral things. Photospectral things? What are those? I've never heard of them. I think you've got the wrong person. I'm Lucas, the Justice Fighter, and I've been fighting for the rights of non-human creatures on the space station ever since I became a researcher here. A man as righteous as I, and no knowledge of any activities regarding the various spirits and the related photographic activities. Someone said the types of specters are also a type of curio. Is that true? Makes sense, but do you have any evidence that this is the case? Alright, seeing as you're not from the Curio Collection Squad, I guess it wouldn't hurt to tell you. After all, you can't sacrifice the safety of the masses and ignore the bigger picture just for the freedom of the few. I do know a little about the curios. They're scientifically called Wubbaboo, a species of astral spirits collected by the Department of Ecology. I've heard that name somewhere before. They managed to escape during the Legion invasion. Honestly, if they went into hiding, they would have been no trouble for the rest of the space station. However, recently they've been appearing in groups very frequently, as they're all plotting to take up a more living space and stir up an uprising. After giving it much thought, I came to the conclusion that this is a special scenario that goes against the overall interest of the herd of space station. Luke's the Justice Fighter no longer be aiding and abetting and covering their tracks. You really are a fighter for justice, Lucas. You're flattering me. This is just how we do things in the Department of Galactic Geopolitics. I'm merely doing my part. More importantly, the Wubbaboos are infamous for their manipulation tactics, which is why they've been nicknamed Jinx. If I don't stop them in time, they may even wreak havoc on a scale that could rival the anti-magic Legion's invasion. Hey, aren't you Captain Arlen from the security department? Let me tell you something in confidence. Wubbaboos are sneaky and mysterious. Even fully grown humans are scared of them, which is why people try their best to avoid any encounters. However, they somehow have a connection with children and often share a close bond. If you want to know more, you can go ask the two little kids over there. Usually I wouldn't even think about infringing the right of non-human creatures. However, this is a special situation. Hopefully the little robots will understand me. Adler and Wenshi. Looks like the adults over there are very prepared. You promise me you'll accidentally spill anything, okay? I know, just leave it to me. No matter how righteous they appear, how charismatic they are, how pitiable they present themselves, we are not telling them anything. Got it. You can be such a nag sometimes, you know, Adler? Okay, I'll stop. Here they come. Shh. Oh, it's Big Brother Arlen. Ever since the monsters came here, Big Brother Arlen has been so busy that he never came around anymore. Shieling misses you so much. Be honest. We demand answers. Who do you think we are? Why are you so mean? Shieling, I'm sure Si Holly didn't mean to be rude to you. We're just here asking some questions. Have you heard about the mysterious entity showing up in many researchers' pictures? I brought some of them here. Take a look. I've seen them. If Big Brother Arlen isn't here to ask about Wubby, Shieling has nothing to tell you. Sorry. Ha! You've let your cat out of the bag. I'm so sorry, Adler. I let my nerves get the better of me. I knew it from the moment I told you. Never mind. I'm Adler from the Department of Ecology. You may not have seen me before, but if you've heard of Adler's tier system used station-wide, you would know better. You know the surname. You would have known the surname my father and I bear. Shieling's Wubby is indeed one of the specters you mentioned. They're Curio Wubbaboo from the Department of Ecology. Wubbaboos are considered a subspecies of astral spirits that exist in the swarm of spiritual entities. They're also known as jinx for some people. If you're curious about them, I may be able to give you a brief explanation of their existence. Yeah, that's right. Little Adlers are genius in the Department of Ecology. No one else can outsmart Adler. If you mean out-achieve, I've told you many times. Outsmart is about cunning. I'm all about work and intellect. Alright, little Adler, don't be anxious. Since you brought up the Wubbaboos, Zioli and I here want to ask you 2 questions. Are they dangerous? That's one hard question to answer. You see, Wubbaboos are different from humans in their way of thinking. There's no active concept of malevolence. However, their chaotic behaviors they exhibit in line with nature also can cause unpredictable damage to their surroundings, which can be perceived by humans as being harmful. Where can we find them? This question is difficult to answer. I am a generalist type of scholar, not a specialist. Just based on these photos, Wubbaboos can appear anywhere and everywhere. Likely, the specific pathways of their movements can only be discovered by those who take care of them. You seem to be hiding something. I am not. As the walking encyclopedia of the Department of Ecology, I am just answering your question on behalf of Wenshi Ling. That's right, I messed up, so now Adler's helping me not to tell myself any more than I already did. Adler, in my professional opinion, your answers were vague, evasive, it only offered very limited help. Spectres in the photos, the Wubbaboos have already disrupted order in the space station. I need to recover them as soon as possible to prevent from further endangering the space station and bring potential harm to our staff. Impossible, as I said, they're not malicious, they only act in accordance with their most basic instincts. That's right, we're very familiar with Wubby. They won't harm people on purpose. At most, they just pull some pranks at places. Shieling, please, just stop talking. The level of danger they pose will be determined by the security department. But first, I need to find a Wubbaboo just to see for myself. For all we know, Wubbaboos could be extremely dangerous. They're not! I do fully understand where you're coming from, Captain Arlen, but we really do not know where the Wubbaboos are. After all, we're just scared little kids. We're too timid to deal with mysterious entities like these, aren't we, Shieling? Oh yes, that's right. We really don't know. Please leave us be and go search for your Wubbaboos elsewhere. Adler is right. You should totally go ahead and do as Adler says. Judging from one Shilling's answer, I have a feeling that Adler knows more than he's letting on. She even said they're familiar with the Wubbaboos. Those kids are too brave for their own good. In that case, let's keep our eye on Adler. Maybe we'll see some clues, and he's already gone. Let's follow them. Where are we going? Not right now, please. Where'd they go? Supply zone. Is everything here? I brought you all the things you need to. After completing your task, go back quickly. You already got the attention of the security department, so please stop trying to make more problems. Woo woo! It just won't work, even if you put on a terrifying look like that. Captain Arlen's the head of security department. He's also the hero of thwart the Legion's invasion of the space station. Those two together, even the biggest one among you is no match for him. Woo! Anyway, take this stuff and leave quickly. Freeze! We got you surrounded. Oh, no! He's so cute! Woo. That's the scary Wubbaboo. God, both of you adults are so shameless, going out of your way to stalk a kid like me. This is me outsmarting you, old dude. You adults are only good at one thing, making up excuses for your own actions. Adler, what are you and the Wubbaboos conspiring to do? Tell me now, and I promise I won't hold you responsible. There's no conspiracy, I was just mumbling to myself. Did you hear the Wubbaboo talking? It doesn't speak human language, it has no need to, because you can understand it. Little Adler from the Department of Ecology is a master of languages of different species. We are very much aware of that. If you insist on being tight-lipped about this, I will have to find the director of the Department of Ecology. Please don't tell Auntie Hinkle about this. I'll tell you everything. After the Wubbaboos escaped, they stayed low profile on the space station for a long time, and we played together a lot. However, recently they've been mobilizing en masse for a certain collective aim. Even this one, my best friend, wanted me to do some things for him. All of which seem to have a connection to a certain researcher. I don't know what this is for, but I certainly don't mean to hurt anyone. I didn't tell anyone because everyone on the space station is an adult working on their own research project, and it's so hard to find a playmate. I don't want them to be recovered to become some baseless accusations. Arlen, you should decide whether this should be considered a crime. That's one big responsibility you dumped on me. So you've already established the Wubbaboos are mobilizing to work towards a certain objective, which I believe will be the new focus of the security department from now on. Their investigation. Woo. Did it say something? It says, I will never reveal our goal. Arlen. This is my real business, or the scariest of us all will eventually come and make your lives difficult. It said that much with one sound. You can rest assured I translated it faithfully. Looks like we're stuck in a stalemate. If that's the case, my only option is to make a concession by arresting this one for an internal report. Ooh. Wait, unless it's if you can prove that your intentions are benevolent, I will consider telling you the location of our base. It can negotiate too. That'll we prove our intentions are benevolent then. As I've mentioned before, they're trying to collect the belongings of a certain researcher named Ikura Shu. The researcher's belongings have all been taken away by Legion sponsors. All the other Wubbaboos and I have been spending a huge amount of time and effort on receiving the taken items. That's why they all kept getting photographed. They're so occupied with dealing with a difficult opponent, they had no spare energy left to self themselves. If you can help them out, then you're a friend. Otherwise, they still won't tell you a single word, even if you threaten to take its life. Beating a monsters? Leave it to me. Taking out the remnants of the Legion also falls within the security department's purview. Apart from our duties, we also help with the Wubbaboos' requests at the same time, which is like killing two birds with one stone. Just leave it to see all, Amy. Woo! It says, happy collaborating. My comrades are already present at the scene, just waiting to strike. Hopefully you'll be able to recover Eureka Shu's belongings as soon as possible. I'm waiting for your good news. Where are we going? Storage zone. Right there. Alright. Alright, now square the fuck up.
Time to twirl!
I fully expected that to be harder, I'm gonna be honest.
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Take this!
Time to twirl!
Seems you need to experience calm your body and mind.
Time to twirl!
Finish it off. I have a bad feeling about this. Just be careful. What a huge wubbagoo. The apartment of your college managed to contain a curio this size?
We need a strategy.
No, we don't. Just hit
Stay alert.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a dragon this big? All yours!
This is honestly just a setup of weakness break. Really.
Time to twirl!
Leave the
By
rest
later,
to me.
I mean right fucking now.
I won't go easy.
What are you looking at?
This AoE. No. Oh, but when he tries to unfreeze, it fucking.
Coming through. I won't quit.
Arrow. Yep. There we go.
Let's go.
We should be able to get a break or
Take this.
arrow goes off. Shouldn't be that bad.
Calm your body and mind.
Time to twirl! This is gonna hurt. Target specimen.
Rules are made to be broken.
You can still walk
You
away.
know,
I
you're gonna
won't go
do
easy.
some damage. Death. There
Reach
we
the
go.
end of the story in your own
Now
way.
we give these to the Wubbaboo, which is back over here. Woo! We found the 3 items. Uh-huh. With just one glance, I already noticed you had all the things. The little buddy is very impressed. After all, monsters can be quite a challenge to defeat sometimes. I'm curious, why did the Wubbaboos want researcher Eureka Shu's belongings? I don't know. I asked little buddy before, but it never answered. According to Wubbaboo's habit, maybe the Eureka Shu offended them in some ways. They're taking revenge by confiscating its things. The name Eureka Shu, it feels somehow familiar. Who's handling the protection net? Makes you sad. Do you have information that's not available to us? We would have a thorough check after we get our hands on such important evidence. Okay, I read through him. According to his letter back home, his diary, and his research report that we have on hand, he's just an ecology researcher with low access clearance, and he once served as a Wubbaboo researcher and caretaker. At some point, his research fell through, and he's transferred to handle the space station's anti-gravity net protection. The anti-gravity protection net's daily repairs and ionization balance maintenance. Before arriving at the space station, he was a 1 in a million genus on his home planet. But here, his evaluation was extremely low, making his life here a lonely and uninteresting one. From his diary, we understand that he felt unfulfilled, but in his letters back home, his mother seems to have high hopes for him. Seems like he has a habit of reporting good news only. I agree. Most people who left their homes carry this mindset because they don't want to worry their parents. He lied about his status and claimed that Madame heard him, gave him high praise, and he was very appreciated by his seniors, all to make his mother proud. So the belongings that the Obu wanted me to find and bring belongs to such a researcher. How unrelatable. After all, I, Adler, have never faced a dilemma as an unsuccessful researcher. Dude, you're like 6 years old. Woo! It just says, haven't you looked enough? Pass the items to me now. Seeing how you have proven yourself beyond its sight, and now acquiesces that pointing you towards their base of operation, which is at the end of the disposal site. Remember, only you two are allowed together. Right, dip to the disposal site.
Keep at it.
That's a big wubbaboo. On the dusty floor there, in the quiet corner of the disposal site, a card can be seen glimmering faintly. The special access card is vaguely distinguishable from the others. Its corners are chips and the writings are worn out. Unclear if it works. When the light is at a certain angle, the words "Thousand Stars" can be seen printed on the card. Ooh. Okay.
Great. The more the better.
Boom. Hello, Arlie. So, this is what it is. They put a lot of effort into this. That's right, do you still remember what was written in the observation of Wubbaboo behavior? What kind of Wubbaboo would gather in an empty room? Happy? Sad Wubbaboos will gather in an empty room and share their unhappy thoughts. Not only that, the name Yurikishu is carved on a memorial stone they are guarding in this room. The carving looks new, must have been built recently. These Wubbaboos are gathering his belongings not to prank their previous caretaker and not to destroy order on the space station. They were mourning a late friend. Looks like this researcher named Eureka Shu perished during the Legion's invasions. No wonder neither Adler nor I seem to be able to recall his name. I didn't think that Wubbaboos, the seemingly feral and heartless astral spirits, would cherish friendship more than the humans do on the space station. They don't seem that feral. Yeah, you're right. They are indeed not feral. Come to think of it, they even seem a bit cute. Which reminds me, we should set up a similar type of memorial site for those who lost their lives under the stampede of the Antimatter Legion, so as to offer condolences on behalf of the station. As for Eureka Shu's memorial stone, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to have it stand here for eternity. With belongings gathered and the memorial stone secured, the ceremony is now complete and the Wubbaboos can be appeased. But why does it seem like they have no intention to leave? We can't just... Maybe they're still missing something? What's missing? Let me think. Oh, I've got it. Do you know how to take a picture? A picture of Wubbaboos gathered in front of a memorial. A picture of the giant Wubbaboo guarding the place by itself, and a picture of a couple Wubbaboos sharing their grave. We can take a few pictures of 50 subscriptions which will memorialize them. Eternalizing their friendship and making them resilient and enduring is what I think will truly let Wubbaboos at peace. So, we're going for the memorial stone. Get a picture of the...
Keep at it.
You're not necessarily sad, are you? I can't consider that sad. Up here. Come on. If we have pictures like this we can keep forever, maybe the Wubbaboos can finally fulfill their wish. They're done. Thank you so much. I didn't expect these little things, which were often mistaken for specters, to have a soft side. Looking at these pictures, I think it's time they leave. It all began with a collective goal of theirs, and now that it's finally realized, they should be able to continue living in peaceful coexistence with the staff members. There's still one last thing. This is a small token of appreciation for being such a kind witness to all this. Please take it. Adler said that the Wubbaboos prepare unique blessings just for you, using the special technique of their species. From now on, you will be one of the very few who can understand them. They are indeed a species full of wonders. The space station should be the best place for them. As for the humans and the Wubbaboos, all our lives have to go on. However, perhaps in the future you could drop by more often and have a chat with them. Think of it as a commemoration of this encounter. Woo! Trial of Equilibrium. Perfect. Absolutely perfect time. Unlock that. You gotta go to the robot settlement. Like I said, I want to get this done with today, so when we stream tomorrow, we can jump straight back into Yardy. Trial of Equilibrium. Almost level 30. A party level 20s. Okay. Before we jump into there, let's go to party. Team lineup. I think I'm gonna replace... I think I replaced the Trailblazer for this encounter. Because we need... What type of damage was it? We need... Fire, wind, or quantum damage. We don't need physical damage for this encounter. For fire, there's Oster. For wind, there's Don Hung. For quantum, we only have Lynx. So I think we'll replace it with Don Hung.
Mr. Yang, do you have any advice on this matter?
Let's get him leveled up to the rest of the squad.
Just as the data bank requires updating,
light cone,
so I must keep evolving.
Which, what do we have? This defeats an enemy, increase speed by 2 turns. Defeats an enemy, increase attack for turns. At the start of battle, increase crit rate. During turn battle, the wearer's speed increased by 8 and damage by 12%. When the wearer takes damage, this effect will disappear. I think, honestly, I'll just go for this. That. And then I'm gonna go to relics. What would be good for you? We want to do attack increase. We'll go for this helmet, I guess. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, that looks good. And yeah, that looks good. Alright, yeah. This squad should be good for this. We can actually have a wind character. Do it. Let's start with the ice at us. Or did it? Why did I switch? Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
Move carefully.
Leave the rest to me.
So, unfortunately, we actually can't weakness break these guys.
You know nothing of the weight behind this. Witness the stars shatter
these guys
before
are
you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
If we can kill the small fries, then I don't think it'll be.
I won't go easy.
Time to twirl!
Yeah, small fries are almost dead already. We'll hit the A, and I think we'll also hit.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a diamond this big?
I don't think it'll kill the one on the left necessarily, but maybe with links.
Commencing research.
Okay, we can.
The truth
Before
of life
Lynx
and
goes
death,
off,
revealed in an abyss is but a vision.
Coming through.
Yep, there we go. Now you got a damage boost.
Step aside. I have no.
So what I'll need.
Calm your body and mind.
Time to twirl.
You'll use resistance that you can restore.
Time for something savory.
Don't worry about me.
And you get a nice attack off. Oh shit.
I won't go easy.
What are you
Just got
looking
this-
at?
Shit.
Target specimen sighted.
No.
Preparing for collection.
Actually.
Relax. Deep breath.
Let's see.
Don't worry about me.
No. I thought there was a machine so he could move.
Stop me.
So yeah.
Fighting is
Doesn't matter.
meaningless. Time down. The truth of life and death.
Did I need to use that? Cinematic.
It's but a vision.
You're alright, lad. Thank you, lad. And who wants to join the talking to themselves club? Oh, me.
Move
Thankfully, we actually have 2 type advantages on this guy, so.
Calm your body and mind.
They also all can be broken by imaginary damage, so.
You know nothing
That's
of the
actually
weight
kinda
behind
fucking
this power.
crazy.
Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Time to twirl.
Boom. Now we hit the AoE. Hopefully it'll kill it. It doesn't.
Commencing
Fine.
research.
I'll do this. Pop.
Do you know who I am? Ever see a
This
diamond
should, I
this
think
big?
this will get great.
Oh,
It might.
yeah.
It does or if it doesn't. Oh shit, it got the break and the freeze.
It's too late to repent.
Let's just spam our combo's abilities, do what damage we can.
I won't go easy.
Time to twirl.
Well, does so much fucking damage. It's actually
Target specimen sighted. Preparing for collection. Time
Heal
for
yourself.
something savory.
Oh, done. That's a lot of damage.
You can still walk away. Calm your body and mind.
The truth of life and death.
Serial dude.
Reveal this sin. It's but a vision.
What are you looking at? It's gonna hurt. Commencing research. Relax. Deep breath.
Don't worry about me.
There we go. Combustion flash. Ooh.
Step aside. I have no.
Leave the rest to me.
And this
I
should
won't go
finish
easy.
Equilibrium.
The air turns hot again without
worlds
warning,
are
and the soft
already
breeze itches your
changing.
ankle. Equilibrium,
For
an unknown voice
equilibrium
whispered in your ear.
reigns supreme. Rest assured, the trial of the equilibrium will find you.
As its voice falls, everything returns to normal. There we go. That'll raise the world level. Max technique points. Sweet. Oh, It's the Calyx again, but it seems to be slightly different from what I've seen before. I'd better send another message to Mr. Yang then. Found a new Calyx mutation. Yes, remember, I mentioned that there are many different types of calyxes, and the reality data stored in them may vary. Remember to be thoroughly prepared before you make physical contact with them. It's not going to be worth it if you try to get yourself hurt out of avarice. Defeat enemies to obtain trace materials. Right, sweet. Well, Calyx Crimson. And now, next time, we can return to the surface. Now, the last thing I want to look at real quick is if we go to the store. If I can find it there. No, you've got to be shitting me. You've got to actually be shitting me. I think we're one short. We're one short. No. No. Hold on, wait. There's a chance. We have some regular passes. Please give me a character. Please give me a character. Please give me a character. No! God damn it. We'd have to do fucking 4 character trials, I think. Which I do not want to do character trials. Is there seriously no way we can get very unfortunate, it really is. Still looks like we'll have to save a 10 summon for next stream. But I believe this is about where we're gonna finish up for today's stream. Going for 3.5 hours. It literally just hit 3 AM for me. I'm tired. Editing for this, I'm gonna be editing for this the shorts for this when I wake up. I'll do 3 for sure, maybe 4. I don't know. I'll probably spend some more time editing, try and get some better editing skills. I'm mostly self-teaching that right now, so I know that edits aren't the best, but I just want to thank everyone so much for watching the stream, tolerating that first 30 minutes of audio problems that we had, as well as 20 minutes of just waiting for the update to happen. Like I said, I apologize that this stream's going out so late in the night, but next time we stream, which will be tomorrow, we should be able to hop into the rest of Yarlio 6 and be able to finish that up. And I'm super excited. I want to finish up Yarlio 6 before we get to Saturday's stream and play more Don't Starve together. I do. So, well, no, because we're not going to stream on Friday. So yeah, we'll probably finish Yarlio 6 on Saturday. Or on Sunday. Unless we can finish it tomorrow in 3 hours, which I doubt. But... So yeah, I just want to thank you all so much for watching. If you're watching, tuned into the stream, I want to thank you so much for being here. If you're watching the VOD, really hope you enjoyed the VOD. And then, you know, if you're just kind of hanging around, hey, I'm glad you're able to stop and do the stream, watch the VOD. Sorry for my kind of, like, out of itness this stream, of course. I'm pretty tired. I've been awake since, like, 7. So I'm on, like, I've been awake for, like, 20 hours. So, yeah. I just want to thank you all so much for being here. And I will see you all